you could only say that George Zimmerman followed him, stalked him, and killed him in cold blood. That's all you could say. Anything else was not allowed. Well, there was more to it, but I couldn't say it.
And again, that's
I said
opinion.
a lot.
Should she be persecuted for her opinion of having one? I mean,
that turned out to be
back
right
then or now?
No.
Okay, so why is she being slammed? So I mean, okay, people are saying she's a racist.
Because she's a fucking racist.
She just said she's not.
I don't care what she
he's
said.
An idiot,
like,
and he can say that.
Racist, and
okay,
they present themselves differently. It's
right,
dude.
Yeah.
They're not ashamed of being a racist.
No,
racist.
They are.
No, they're not.
Working on that case is racist.
Dude, you could be prejudiced and have judgment.
I don't know what part of it is prejudice. It was a high-profile case. We couldn't do it over there. That's it.
I'm not saying you are. Okay. I'm just saying, like,
I'm saying you're racist.
But that doesn't make you racist for.
I don't care what Clara thinks anyway.
I'm just.
I really don't.
Trying to under.
The one that said Swindler's List.
Only 3 memes that we saw.
Who hasn't shared a racial meme or a meme that maybe I have in the past? I mean, doesn't mean I'm racist or not. I mean, you just and if you say you didn't, you're a liar. You're a liar.
So
there's humor.
Were the memes that bad?
Were they terrible?
Meme said,
like kill all black people? Is that what it was?
No. Yeah, that's what it said. Targets. One meme said Swindler's List. And I think it had Eric Holder, Ben Crump, the attorney, Barack Obama, Sean King, and I think a couple of other people.
So it was more of a joke.
At the time, they were the ones destroying everything. All for stand your ground law. That was a good case for them, for stand your ground. So I called them swindlers. I call all white people swindlers. I call, you're a swindler, you're a swindler. But it just so happens these cases were very high profile.
Why
I'm a racist because
I was that site
covering
exclusively about black people?
Because those were the cases. Ben Crump, listen to me. Ben Crump is an attorney. He also took George Floyd, which I agreed with. But at the end of Kendrick Johnson, I was done. I was done with his cases because it's bullshit. You can't win. I mean, they did win, but you can't win. So I did 3, and then there was in between, but it was on my blog. It was all happening at the same time. And yes, okay, so the one thing that was horrific that I didn't know, I did know, obviously, I put it there. A blog called American Renaissance that used to do articles on Kendrick Johnson, Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman and what was going on in the case. So I recommended them. I didn't know what they were. I just looked like another blog to me. So I put them on there so people could go and read about Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman. That's what it was about. Last night, somebody pulled up. Oh my God, she had American Renaissance. This is Jared. I know who the guy is, Jared Taylor, but I didn't know it's time.
See, this is
horrible
all
people.
This is all fluff.
Horrible.
This is all fluff.
I know, but it was horrible.
That doesn't matter.
Oh my God. Right, but I didn't know that. I didn't know why I used them.
It does matter.
No,
absolutely.
I swear
Are
to
you
God,
making the okay sign? Really, you're making the okay.
absolutely matters.
Dude.
Oh my God, that's so funny. You just made the okay sign there. That's racist. That's racist.
No, I didn't.
You just made the okay sign.
Okay, so that's wrong. Come on, Heels.
That's racist.
It's not
right?
That's a gotcha moment. Come on. That's
I mean,
silly.
But
I understand where you're coming from.
So it's silly to say because you cover a case with a black child.
Here, give me a second. Let me be politically incorrect again. You're fucking retarded for pointing that out.
I'm retarded and I'm a racist. I'm a retarded racist. Shit. That's
See, it's not getting anywhere because you guys are just going back and forth.
No, he's just
being butthurt a bit.
I mean,
that's fine, but the reality is.
Did you say fuck my mother earlier?
Are you a racist? Probably. And she already said no, right?
Yeah. I mean,
I said that's your perception.
But she just proved that she is.
What am I going to say? I'm a racist?
By everything that she just
That's
said.
Ridiculous.
She didn't have to admit to being a racist.
Well, I said it though, right?
Except for defending her racist fucking rhetoric.
What is my racist fucking rhetoric? What's Swindler's List? Black people can't be swindlers?
Keep talking.
Eric Holder, you never thought that? You always thought he was a good guy?
And who makes everybody the police of the internet and say,
I know.
Hey, like this person's racist and
everybody was racist back then.
If she was racist, okay. If you really want to label people.
It just became like any other word.
No, but if you really wanted to label people as racists, they would not be ashamed of being racist.
Right. Like Jonathan Lee Riches.
I don't know.
He is not ashamed.
No, if you ask Jonathan Lee Riches if he's a racist, he'll deny it. Like you
No, you can't deny it.
Well, because he's got a grift.
Like you are. You're denying it.
Because
even though the evidence
have you heard me deny it?
The evidence dictates that you're a fucking racist.
Okay, Heels. Is it fair to say maybe you have some racial humor?
No.
Okay, listen to me carefully. Okay? Because I'll agree to it. Everybody has done this in their life. If you're a human being, you've been prejudiced at a certain point in your life. Don't lie. That's stupid. If you say no, then that doesn't make any sense. Right? There's prejudice. Why? Because media has a certain spin on things.
Yeah,
just society and its stuff. So yeah, you got racial humor, but yeah, I could admit to that. Anybody should. And if you don't, then you're a liar. You shouldn't be trusted. Okay.
No. What?
But that doesn't make you. That doesn't define who you are. And doesn't make you a racist. So, is it fair to say, yeah, there's certain. I mean, you've been kind of swayed a certain way, and yeah, it doesn't make you a racist. But I'm just saying, like, hey, it just happens to be that's what the facts are sometimes. It's unfortunate, but that is what it is.
Because I followed those cases. I will not say because now I will say some of my opinions about other stuff because I did do commentary. What?
It's because you attacked victims who happen to be black.
That's racist?
That's why. Yeah.
That's racist?
Yeah, it's racist as fuck.
No, but you specifically did you specifically attack them
that are
for
white,
being black?
It's just okay.
Did you specifically attack people? Can you hear me?
No,
I don't specifically attack them because they're black. That's ridiculous.
Okay.
Let me answer that question. No. It's not racist. It's just victim attacking. But when you attack black victims, it's racist.
Racist. See? There you go. There you go.
When it's black victims, it's racist?
Yeah. If you don't saying attack.
When it's exclusively black victims, absolutely.
No, it's not.
It's racist.
Well, I didn't do
it. Okay, that's easy to clear. Heels.
Your blog is not exclusively
exclusively.
Heels, did you recently attack?
Actually, I had John Renee.
Hold on. Heels, did you recently attack perpetrators that are not black recently? Within the past 2 years.
What do you mean by attack?
I don't know. I mean, because he's saying you specifically go after black people, right?
I know. I'm just saying.
So, in the last year or so if you look at your content and you call out Bullhorn Bay or what, Were they all black, the victims?
No.
Okay. Well, what do you say about that, Blair? I mean, does that not count?
Well, I'm saying
that she called out white people, I guess.
The blog itself is exclusively attacking black victims.
Yeah, but was she on that yesterday? Were you on that yesterday?
Is it not?
It's not attacking black people. That's so stupid.
No, I mean, I
Benjamin
know
Trump,
but
starting all the shit he did with cities burning.
Oh, because he's
burning
not really
behind
black,
you,
right? Because
what?
he's not really black, right?
No, that's Sean King. Benjamin Trump is the attorney. Sean King's nothing.
But he's black, though, right?
He's not black.
No.
If you want him to be black so that it'll make it look worse, that's fine. But you can go and search Sean King.
But again,
and you'll see black
going off
people
tangent
all over
here.
The place.
Who cares about that stuff?
Get the hell out.
That's your opinion. Who cares? Right?
Okay.
That's what you came up with, and whatever Blair thinks. I mean, just guys got to agree to disagree. I mean, who cares?
Yeah, I really.
The point is,
like the evidence.
But I just think it's so stupid to say because you are on black cases, which there are black cases.
Why
people don't touch them because it's too controversial?
Why do you keep dirty deleting?
I didn't dirty delete a thing. Nothing.
Okay, that's not fair too, Blair.
No, I'm not keeping the blog up. People keep reporting my pages.
Keep the blog up. Why is it unfair?
You can find the blog through, you know what an RSS feed is?
Why is it
They're
unfair?
everywhere.
Morbid?
What? And it's my goddamn blog. I don't need to prove. Y'all had time to read it. It's in the Wayback Machine.
Yeah,
there's RSS feeds. Go read it.
You're a liar, and you're.
I had it open for two. Now I'm a liar. I'm a liar.
Yeah. Yeah.
How?
Because you won't fucking stand behind your own shit. Stand behind
How
your shit.
am I not standing behind my own shit?
Keep the blog up. Keep the blog up.
Yeah, but here's the thing. She already admitted.
Goddamn thing on. Shit.
Heels. All right, hold on one second. Heels already admitted.
It's not even your business anymore.
Heels already admitted that that's her blog.
It is my business.
No, it's not.
But everyone's seen the blog, right? I mean,
yeah, everyone's seen the blog. They can go to the Wayback
blog.
Machine.
So does it matter if
but
she
I'm
put
not
it
going to have
private
people
or
taking
not?
my pages down.
Oh, yeah.
But does it matter?
Yeah,
and you said I dirty deleted. That was a lie.
Everyone's attacking you, right?
No, they're taking my pages down.
Get the fuck out of my face, bro. You're full of shit.
Man, come on.
Call me a liar. He has no idea. No idea.
Who's the scientific skeptic, by the way?
He's dope. That guy's awesome.
All right, calm down, buddy. We're trying to get somewhere here. And I think everybody's just blowing the shit out of proportion here.
Is he actually in chat right now?
But he's lying.
Scientific skeptic. Hang on. I might bring you up, but hold on.
Is he here?
I endorse that guy 100%.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, as long as he's not going to show a penis. But
I love him. No, he's great.
But here's the thing, right? You guys are just bashing each other for stupid shit. When I look at it as an outsider, it's silly. It really is. You calling her a racist, and
she is a racist. Are you kidding right now that she's not admitting?
Dude,
basically,
did she do some stuff that's out of character taste?
She's admitting to being a racist.
She admitted that she's a racist. Did you admit that you're a racist?
No.
Without taking any accountability for it.
Did you fuck up? How about that? Let's start there.
No. There were
ever
like sharing, I'm trying to talk, but
sharing the memes, or was that something that's not your character?
One of the memes, yeah, it could be, but it wasn't intended to be. But I could see how you would take it that way. I do think that I said.
Are you sorry for anything?
Yeah, I'm for the words that I used in some of my commentary.
And you're a different person now. Is that correct or not?
Yeah, I wouldn't use those words anymore.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter to people. I don't even know why they're asking.
All right, so that doesn't represent who you are now, like whatever you did in your blogs.
It would, because I still believe in the cases.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying like certain things that they're nitpicking at.
See what I'm saying?
No, I'm not. That's not.
Yeah,
no.
Like are you saying you evolved and changed from that?
Because I'm still believing the cases. I'm still racist.
No, I don't care about the cases. It doesn't matter. Everyone has different
all upset
opinions about the kid. No, I don't think that's what they're.
He's saying it.
They're saying that you're racist, which is different from what your opinions are in the case. Who cares about the case? Everybody has different opinions
about the cases.
No, but
my opinions about the cases.
They're being specific about the racism, right?
Where?
No, well, they're being specific. They're calling you out for racism. They're not calling about your opinion about a case.
Well, where? Okay, so why is it racist for me to cover the cases?
No, what I'm saying is...
What?
Are there things that you've said in your blogs that you look back and read it and you're like, oh, you know, maybe I shouldn't have said that. That's different from what I think now. Okay, so...
I said that.
So then she's different. She has a different viewpoint. I don't care about the case, right? It doesn't even matter, Blair.
Let Skeptic on.
Can we let him on? Just...
I love Skeptic, but he's probably going to bitch me out.
Okay,
let Skeptic on.
Let him do it. And
I don't think he's going to call me a racist asshole.
Well, let's see what.
No, he'll be logical.
Here he is. This is
Hey, Bring.
This is Scientific Skeptic.
Homie,
how are you doing, sir?
Hey, the Glare. I'm good, Morbid. How are you this evening?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. Stop talking to me.
I don't care.
Go ahead. Tell us why you're up here.
I just got a notification that I thought was interesting that the Glare and Heels were talking. It seems like, Morbid, you clearly haven't done your homework. Heels, I do, obviously, we know who...
So what am I missing here?
You're missing that if you actually... Because I bent over backwards. I'm a... You know, whatever, I'm a scientific skeptic. We try to evaluate truth claims. It's a sort of a philosophical...
I need to do my homework for YouTube drama?
No, you need to do your homework for understanding what racism looks like. And
you don't think I understand what racism is? Is that what you're saying? You don't even know who I am, and you're saying I don't know what racism is?
You're going to let me speak, or are you just going to run your platform?
No, man, I'm questioning you. Is that a problem?
I bent over backwards based on the fact that I know who this individual is. She was actually inspired by my original work calling out bad acting and true crime, which is an extremely serious topic which requires competence and ethics and a certain consideration for victims and understanding how to handle topics which relate to things like understanding the ethics of investigative journalism, understanding the law, understanding how to have some compassion for people who have actually been real life victims of actual horrific things in life. And if you actually, and I bent over backwards to give this person the benefit of the doubt because she was respected in this community and because the Glare and and myself and several others have all attempted to discredit and expose the amount of grifters who are come into this space.
Everyone's a grifter online.
Phenomenon. Yeah, well, fuck you. Clearly,
oh, it's not true? What, do you do this for free?
I do, actually.
You do this for free.
I fucking been teaching
this is your life.
Calm down. Skeptic, hold on a second. Skeptic,
so you're not monetized, is what you're saying?
I'm not. I freaking made about $200 in the last year on YouTube.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Does a grift have to be over a certain amount?
I have 125,000 subscribers on my Facebook forum, and I've never made a penny in 12 years.
So you just do this for what?
Because I enjoy educating people.
On what?
On science and philosophy. You know, I teach things like quantum mechanics, and ethics, and critical thinking, and skepticism.
What exactly is the problem?
You realize that some people
there's not a problem. He's trying to just say what he thinks.
Not grifting scumbags. You right? You realize? I mean, maybe you live in a cynical world where everybody's just.
Why are you judging me? You don't know me.
Everybody's a grifter.
Let's stay
including
on. You are a grifter if you're making money off the internet.
Let's stay on topic.
Bottom line.
Okay. The issue is whether
you're not a very bright individual, Morbid.
The issue is whether or not Heels in the Air is a racist.
Exactly.
I'm not a bright individual. Okay.
Yeah. So step back if you want to let some people talk.
Hold on. Hey, Morbid.
You're not informed on.
Yeah.
So the point is,
I'm just saying, stop lying, man.
Lying.
If you're making money on the internet, which clearly you are, because you said you made $200 at a certain point, right?
Teaching
That's off
science
topic.
and philosophy with
it's
2
off
master's
topic.
degrees
So what?
and 40 years of education is considered a grift to you?
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Hold on.
Fax me your resume. Come on, man.
I will
stop
fax
it, Morbid.
my resume.
Morbid, chill for a second.
You're an idiot, but you know I'm
an idiot.
You can kick me off.
Hey,
dude, I'm just asking you questions, man.
You're not a bright individual. You call anybody on the internet a grifter, and anybody that's monetized a grifter. You realize that there are legitimate people with legitimate skills that actually monetize and deserve to be compensated for their
okay, I'll shut up. You're right. I give up. Right? You're right. My bad.
Yeah. Well,
go ahead.
Good. I'm glad you acknowledge.
Hey, skeptic. Calm down, dude. Like, just
well, I don't know this dumbass. And he's saying dumb things.
I get it.
Why are you attacking me? Have I? Did I call you an idiot? Did I call you a dumbass?
No, I listened to the conversation.
Calm down.
I listened to the conversation earlier, and he clearly hasn't done his homework, so he's not. He hasn't.
I get it.
I'm sorry.
Calm down, dude.
So
I bent over backwards to give this. Well, because you don't understand the controversy and the harm and the hurt that's been caused by this scandal on the internet. And you don't understand what it is that we attempt to do in this space, the Glare and Heels and I, which is attempt to expose people who are victim exploiters, who make their money by spreading misinformation and lies. Whatever.
Morbid.
Okay, anyway, I'd rather not talk with you. Anyway, so the point being that I bent over backwards to give Heels in the Air the benefit of the doubt, because I think it's important that we want to live in a free society where it's okay to criticize a black person. It's okay to criticize a gay person. It's okay to criticize a trans person. It's okay to criticize a woman, and it doesn't make you a misogynist or a transphobe or a homophobe or a racist if you have a legitimate claim to make. The problem is, when I looked at Heels' blog, it was clear from the beginning, but then I bent over backwards to dig through the content, that it was disproportionately targeted at discrediting, humiliating, and insulting black people.
Exactly.
And that is what racism is.
That's so exactly what it is.
If you actually read, and so we can talk about the particular cases. Benjamin Crump, he's a black guy who carries, who covers black.
He's an exploiter.
Civil cases. He is an explorative, like Madeleine Albright, for example. When
Benjamin Crump exploits families.
Lawyers. The fact that lawyers defend the interests of
it's not defending. Wasn't defending.
The fact that lawyers can be scumbags and can misrepresent information in order to represent the interests of their clients is nothing.
He's not defending anybody. It's not a defense attorney.
You spent your attention focusing on Crump and
on black people
and on
exclusively black people.
But it was exclusively black people, and so then I looked into more and more.
Exclusively,
you were saying things that were akin to accusing black people of being animals. That the reason
I did not.
Black people
have a bad
reputation because they behave like
it's in your blog. What are you talking about? It's there.
It's in your blog, and it's not 10 years ago, Heels.
Bullshit.
It's on your Twitter.
Oh my God. Are you still talking?
The last year or two, where you're saying racism, the low expectations of racism.
So what's the big?
Black people deserve
a scientific
reputation that they get.
I didn't come up with the low expectations. That wasn't me.
So scientific, what's the problem here? What's the major problem? You already called me an idiot. You don't even know who I am.
Everything on her blog was overtly racist. It was not
overtly
subtle. It was
racist.
Not open for debate.
It's not even fucking. It's not even subtle.
So what do you want to do to her?
She parroted.
What do you want? What's your end game?
I want her to admit that she's not fucking racist.
So
I want her to
right.
So that's going to make you feel better?
Yeah.
If she admits that she's a racist.
You are not a bright guy. We are having
you're already
conversation about an important topic.
Dude, the fact that you're attacking me and you don't even know who I am, and you're saying I'm not a bright guy, you're an idiot, you're a dumbass. That says more about you than it does about me, doesn't it, Mr. Scientific? I didn't call you that. I never called you an idiot.
Do you understand the racism? Do you agree that that racism is a real thing?
Dude, when did I deny that it is?
So why did you just fucking completely change?
I'm just saying it's terrible to say someone's a racist and label them publicly when they're not.
Because look at you. Because they're not. How do you know that? You haven't even done your homework.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Things that are in her blog that we.
So what's in her blog specifically that makes her racist?
Go look at Burnt Toast's video.
And who are you, Jesus Christ?
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm out of here.
Burnt Toast.
Oh, look at you. You're gonna quit. You're gonna rage quit, dude.
No, because
you're the one calling me names.
You are stupid, Mark.
And when I give you a little pushback, you're gonna run away.
You're ignorant.
See, you're calling me names. I didn't call you names.
I don't need to.
Okay, you have your own opinion. I can't have mine.
No, because
I don't know who you are. I don't care.
I can support my claims.
We'll support them.
You're talking shit.
I'm talking shit. I'm asking you questions, and you're getting sensitive about it.
Heels in the air.
Dude, you get a little bit of pushback, and now you're being a little baby.
That white people are not responsible for the bad behavior of black people, and the reason that black people have a bad reputation is because they behave like thugs. That is
like what?
Racism.
Like what? What?
I'm paraphrasing.
Okay. No, don't paraphrase, because dog is not a paraphrase.
Do we have to go get the quote? I mean, it's
been times.
Yeah, where I said they're like dogs. Yes, you do. Or animals.
They were like dogs.
What did you just say? You said animals earlier.
I said your argument is essentially that you can't blame people for the way that black people behave, and that their reputation is the effect of them behaving without class, without dignity, and without civilized mannerisms.
You totally said that shit.
That is racism.
Where did I say that?
The glare, please.
You totally said that shit.
Where?
You totally said that shit in your blog.
I want to know where.
I mean, make the blog public. I'll fucking go through it. Make the blog public. Why did you hide it? Why did you hide it?
I told you what I did with it, Blair.
Has a video where she shows exact.
Why did you hide it?
From your blog, and you're hiding your blog because you're humiliated and embarrassed.
Because she knows she's a fucking racist asshole.
I wouldn't have expected this bullshit.
Dude, if
I'm hiding my blog because you can get the blog on Wayback Machine. If I open my blog, I can show you where pages are getting taken down.
Morbid,
because they think there's malware on them.
I agree with you where if you're going to be a fucking racist, fucking own it. She's a coward. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
She's is open to anybody.
And a coward. Where is it?
Scientific Skeptic read it.
Okay.
Or he read that bullshit that Burnt Toast put up.
But you hit it since, didn't you? You hit it since, didn't you?
Before you hit it.
Oh, before you said you read all of it.
You
and you went over it carefully.
You hit it since, didn't you? When all the fucking heat came on you, you hit it.
No,
did you not?
That's exactly when I opened it.
And your apologetics tonight, I mean, you didn't even address the arguments that Burnt Toast made. You've not even addressed any of the
because she didn't make an argument.
Dude, you're such a dude. How far up the ass are you going to be in Burnt Toast's ass? Scientific.
Dude, I read and corroborated.
Dude, I could go over her live, which I could.
She was attributing to me shit I didn't say. She goes, and she says that she reads a quote from somebody else.
Morbid? Claire, do you know this guy? I mean, is he always this stupid?
Yeah, no.
The guy's calling me stupid, ignorant.
Oh my God.
No.
Okay.
Listen.
Claire,
wow.
I'm talking to Claire.
Didn't even read it. Sat there and said you read it. Then you said you didn't read it.
Skeptic.
No, I have not read.
I used to respect your opinion, but if you're going to lie about it.
Stop.
Claire,
Okay. Listen, Skeptic. Morbid is my friend, but
no, he's not.
I feel like right now, Morbid, dude, you're trying to be you're going out of your way to be controversial.
No, I'm not.
And
what I want to say, because I don't think Heels in the Air is a racist like you're labeling her as so easily.
She is a fucking racist.
I don't think so. Okay.
You haven't read anything from what basis upon
how do you know? How do you know scientific?
You're saying I'm racist?
Morbid.
Because I had an
you
opinion.
Fucking haven't.
Yeah, but you haven't
read her blog.
Scientific, present me with something that's so
was
racist.
It the Rihanna? Was it the Rihanna
blatantly
blog?
racist.
Okay, stop. Morbid. She hid her fucking. She hid her blog. She hid it.
Okay, but
Morbid.
Scientific said
was not against black people.
No, Scientific said something specific about her blog.
Yeah,
and where is he getting that from? He should have a screenshot. He said he referenced Burnt Toast's live. So let's see.
Yeah, hers is there.
All right,
so where is that?
Heels. Fucking make the blog public again.
Dude, you guys have screenshots of whatever you're talking about.
And it's on the Wayback Machine. I mean, I can get it anywhere.
Show that screenshot and we'll evaluate it right now. And we'll show it.
All right, go ahead. Show me the screenshot.
Which screenshot are you talking about?
I'm supposed to have it. This community has been talking about this for the last.
There is no screenshot.
Yeah, they have.
There is no
absolutely have.
I'm saying
so scientific.
Make the
so he's read Burnt Toast. That's all he's done. He's read Burnt Toast.
No,
so we can take the screenshots.
Which part of the blog?
I've read the blogs on Trayvon Martin.
No, you're not gonna gaslight.
I've read the blogs on the family that had their child deemed.
Hey, Scientific, you have her right in front of your eyes.
Kendrick Johnson.
Why don't you just? Why don't you just ask? Why don't you have an adult conversation with her and ask her?
You say stupid things.
I'm saying
stupid things. I'm asking you to have an adult conversation
making
with
it public.
You have her in front of you.
Because you have plenty of places they found it without it being public. Because I don't want to. It's my goddamn blog.
Yeah,
Morbid's
because you're a fucking
coward.
You're a fucking coward.
That you don't know anything about.
You're a fucking coward.
You're a oh my god.
All right.
You're a coward.
You think that bothers me?
Make the blog public
no.
so we can take screenshots.
Well, what is that going to do? Let's say she makes the
because they just won't stop.
It's gonna prove that she's a fucking racist.
Oh my god.
No one had enough time to do screenshots of her blog.
Yeah, they've taken screenshots. They have access to it.
Public. Make the blog public.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you hear what I'm saying, though? Hey, Glare, do you hear?
A fucking coward.
I had it open.
Wait, Glare, do you hear what I'm saying?
You're a racist fucking coward.
Yeah, but you guys came to that conclusion with evidence, right?
From you?
No, I know it doesn't bother you.
Because no, it doesn't.
Coward.
Because you're an idiot.
You hide.
Wait, Glare, calm down for a second.
How am I hiding?
Calm down.
Look at me, hiding my racism for 2 years.
You want everybody to fucking know.
And then over here, Scientific Skeptics quoting somebody else's below expectation.
Make the blog public.
Dude.
Do that all you want to.
Her blog was public, and people already got the screenshots that they needed.
They have access to all of it. It's in the Wayback Machine. One step.
How are you defending Morbid? How are you defending?
I'm not defending her. I'm just.
You are defending her.
I'm really
because
not.
She could absolutely just make the blog public. If you have so much conviction behind your shit, make it public.
Yeah, but
Morbid's just trying to do the both sidesism of I don't know.
I'm really not. I don't care, honestly.
Well, Skeptic, give me an example and don't give me Burnt Toast. I wish you'd pull up Burnt Toast because I did say part of it, but part of it she made it sound like it was from me, and it wasn't.
Bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit. It's the truth.
It is bullshit. You read it tonight on your own post, and you misrepresented the argument.
Get her.
Hey, Scientific, you think that I need to take anyone's side? You think that
and did
matters
I say
to me?
No,
that the part that was mine.
On a topic before you weigh in.
Liar. You're a fucking liar.
God.
And you're a racist.
Because if you're labeling her as racist, Scientific, and you pointed out something, then shouldn't you have that evidence already? Why do you need something to be public again?
Morbid,
fuck all that, Morbid. Fuck all that. Why? If she is not a racist, why doesn't she make the shit public?
It doesn't make her racist or not for not making it public. It's been public.
Why is she hiding it?
But
You're just saying that.
That's just a point to harp on, that she's not making it public, so she's guilty.
Yeah,
but you already got that
more,
information.
more,
We're past that.
Yeah, every bit of it is in Wayback
Machine.
Machine.
On what basis are you asserting to
Scientific?
Know about
we're past this point. You already
I'm
have
asking
the
you
information.
what you know, and you say burnt toast. When she lied like crazy about me.
Toast didn't lie. She showed receipts.
Oh, she lied.
Dude, I don't know if you're racist. I don't know if she's racist.
Stop it.
You're asking me as another human being to determine if she's racist or not?
You have no basis upon which to weigh in on this conversation.
Dude, I don't know if you're racist or she's racist. Okay? Because my opinion doesn't matter. Because I'm just a fucking person. Doesn't matter.
You're somebody who doesn't know what the hell you're talking about, and you're engaging.
All right, well, you like saying that, but I think I do know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't. Have you read any of the blogs? Have you read anything on her blog? Have you read any of the articles? Have you read any of her community posts?
So tell me and show me the
Twitter posts.
Show me the racist posts, because you gotta have the proof.
Tell this
evidence.
This motherfucker, heels in the air. Tell her to keep it public, and you'll see it.
Don't call her that, dude. That's come on, man.
All out there.
She is a motherfucker. She's a motherfucker and a liar.
I didn't come up here with
everyone's a liar.
Motherfucker and a liar.
Quotes. Everybody's a liar. What a fool.
What a fool, dude! What's wrong with you, man?
Dude, you say everybody's a grifter and everybody's a liar. What kind of odd nihilistic sin?
What? You're not a liar? You never lied in your life, Scientific?
What kind of a weird comment is that? Do you have any?
Dude, answer the question. Have you ever lied?
Why are you
evidence that I've lied?
Scientific skeptic?
I don't know him. I don't care.
Why are you
just asking him questions?
The issue, the question in issue right now is whether or not heels in the air is a racist.
And I asked her that, and she said no.
She is denying the proof. She is purposely. She just said "fuck you" to me when I said keep the blog public.
Well, you're attacking her, man.
She admitted to lying about the fucking post.
She has disappointed.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Literally tens of thousands of people who trusted her, where she claimed to be an advocate for for victims and
that doesn't matter to you.
Calling out people that basically misrepresent the information in true crime cases where people get murdered. We are all engaged in a particular exercise to try to promote better ethics and correct, accurate information in the treatment of true crime. It is a large, viral, international phenomenon, and we are attempting to at least try to ask people to be a little bit more responsible about these topics, because they result in people suffering from the consequences of their lives being dragged through the mud day in and day out for people who are trying to make money off the backs of human misery and crime and trauma. And you don't know anything about this topic.
Oh, I don't know anything.
You're trying to be a moderator in a subject upon which you know nothing.
I'm not moderating anything. I told you I was bored. I came on here. What are you talking about, Scientific? You do your research, dumbass. I mean that's the first time I've actually said something about him. I called him a dumbass. My bad.
By all means, you obviously know nothing about my work. You know nothing about.
I don't care to know.
And you know nothing about the topic. You're having two people on your platform who are engaging in a very, very serious conversation upon which you are clearly not informed. That's important when you bring people on your panel and you try to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you? The police?
A conversation which is serious.
The police of.
You have no moral standards, do you, Morbid? Are you nihilist?
I have zero moral standards. Yes.
Okay, well, at least you admit it.
Yeah.
At least I'm not fake. Maybe like you.
He admits that.
So I'm fake? So do you have any evidence that I'm fake?
No, I'm not. I said I'm not fake like.
So you said you're not fake like me.
No, I am fake. Unlike you. That's what I meant. My bad.
Call me a grifter?
Hey.
Well, you are if you're making money on the internet. I'm a grifter.
That's what a grifter is?
I'm proud of it.
Is somebody who makes money?
This guy's barely got any fucking subs. He just fucking speaks the truth, man.
But Scientific, like, you're saying, like, there are these true crime grifters. Of course. I mean, every person who's making money off true crime is a grifter. That's
Really?
the bottom line.
Everybody who makes money online is a grifter.
Yeah.
So they're not professionals.
There's no moral standard here. People aren't saying.
Oh, so you're a nihilist.
No, I'm saying, like, if you're making money off true crime, you're grifting off true crime. You're grifting off the views and the ads that you receive.
Forensic scientists who spent their life studying criminology and forensic science, who come to give their informed opinion on serious topics, and the value of their skill set is worth money and deserves to be compensated. You're saying that these people are all grifters.
I'm saying that people are doing this to make money. Period. I don't care what your reason is for it. No one's doing it for free.
So you realize we live in a capitalist world. So everybody who makes money is a grifter? Everybody has a job is a grifter?
Yeah, they're capitalists. They want to make money.
So a doctor doesn't give a shit about doctors doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, a lot of doctors don't give a shit about your health. They're doing it because they need to make money and support their families.
Everybody's an unethical scumbag.
I didn't say that. You said that.
That's what you're suggesting.
I don't look at it that way.
You realize what a grifter
but I'm
means?
an idiot. So.
You realize what a grifter means? A grifter means you're exploiting human beings and you have nothing to offer them, and you don't deserve to be compensated if you're offering something that's value added. It's some sort of skill that you've developed working hard, and that you're dedicating that skill to do something to help the world. The fact that you might deserve to get compensated doesn't necessarily mean you're an unethical scumbag who spreads misinformation.
Well, if you're doing it for for a living, then come on, just fess up. Just, hey, I'm not a bullshitter here. I'm making money off this category that I'm covering.
Are you trying to get us all to admit that true crime we're just grifters? What are you trying to do here, Morbid?
No, all I'm saying is don't lie about it.
Nobody's lying about it.
Okay, so
nobody's lying about it.
All right, so say, hey, I'm making money off of covering true crime, whether you're on one side of the fence or the other. It's just that
person
that doesn't make you a
rage quit. That person that was on your panel just now, who was the subject of this entire conversation.
I hope she comes back.
Rage quit because I called her out and said, "Fucking keep the blog up." The proof that she's a racist.
Oh, she's being attacked.
And this is somebody that we all consider a friend, or at least a colleague for a couple years.
We would have had a better. We would have gone further if it was just, hey, we want to know these questions. People had some legit questions in the chat, and just ask her.
You have no idea what's happened the last 5 days, do you? Claire, does he have any idea what's happened?
No, not really.
He has no idea that tens of thousands.
I know enough.
Scientific skeptic, hold on.
I get it.
Hold on. Scientific skeptic, hold on 1 second.
Clara, have you ever seen me this passionate?
I no. No.
It's good. I'm glad you're passionate. You got to be passionate, brother.
And I'm defending scientific skeptic right now. But cool. I got to tell you, I've been texting with Morbid. Morbid texted me and asked what's going on with the heels in the air shit. And I let him know as much as I could. I gave him the videos. I gave him all the shit to where he could catch up. And I don't know what's going on as far as his opinion goes. It's up to him. It's his channel. It's fine. But the fact of the matter is, why the fact that the two of you are butting heads right now is so off task. You guys are,
because he started with me on such a cynical
dude. I just asked you questions.
No, Morbid's a fucking cynic, dude. Sorry, dude, but you're a fucking cynic.
Okay, I mean, you want to start again?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything against you.
Okay, but don't start out by calling everybody a liar and
I didn't call you a liar. When did I call you a liar?
He didn't. All right.
We're all liars.
Hey, I love.
I said every human being's a liar.
I love that you.
Is that not true?
I love that you just suggested that we start over. Let's start.
Yeah, let's start over.
Okay.
Because
well,
I adore you both.
But scientific, all I said was everybody's a liar, and that's true. I mean, am I wrong here? Have you not lied in your life? When you're a child, were you always?
To my
Yeah,
life.
but Morbid,
this
you
is
got to
just
admit,
this is relativism. There's a difference between saying I didn't murder that person and no, you don't look fat in those jeans.
Right.
I don't understand. All I said was everybody's a liar, and it's true. Because if we weren't liars, we would not have any relationships ever on planet Earth. No one would want to be your friend if they knew exactly what you thought.
This is a typical appeal to relativism. There are different scales of behaviors. For example, people will often use, especially in the case that we're dealing with right now, everybody has made mistakes, everybody has skeletons in the closet, nobody is perfect. But there is a distinction between a mistake like, oops, I forgot to say thank you when I drove through the fast food line, and oops, I'm a serial murderer and I've killed 10 people over the last decade. There's a distinction between the scale of mistakes that people can make. Not everybody's a felon.
Can we point out? Can we point out the fact that Heels in the Air was on this panel and she flat out refused to put the blog back up? Think about that.
But that's her prerogative. She could do whatever she wants.
It is her prerogative,
but it doesn't establish
credibility. If she's not a racist, why hide?
Dude, here's the thing, though. What is it going to prove that she puts that blog back? She's already put it up, and people already took screenshots. People already went over this, right?
It was locked.
Don't tell me they haven't gone over this.
It was locked down, and she made it public for a short
period
of time.
Did you not get the screenshots you needed? Didn't everybody go over this?
That's why I want her to put it back up.
Some of
if she's not a racist, why does she have to hide it?
But
why is she hiding it?
Been able to all scrutinize it ourselves.
Why
I don't know. You guys
hiding it, dude? Why is she hiding it? Why?
Well, I already read several of the blogs.
Because I have so much conviction behind my shit. I'm not gonna fucking hide my shit. I'm not gonna fucking dirty delete my lives.
At the beginning, I bent over backwards to give her the benefit of the doubt, assuming that she was not racist, and the people that were calling her a racist were just dogpiling and looking for a new monster in true crime. And because I know her, and she had not given us any signal that she had racist tendencies over the last year and a half in YouTube True Crime, I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and I know enough to know that you don't just accuse somebody of racism without having the receipts. So I scrutinized her blogs.
Yeah, but you're asking her to make her blog public when, I mean, you say you have the receipts, right? I'm talking to scientific. You said you have the receipts, so why do you need the blog to be public now? What is that going to prove?
We have sufficient receipts at this point to prove what I would consider beyond a reasonable doubt, essentially arguing that the reason black people have a bad reputation. We have the quotes.
Stop. This is personal between you two. And
I don't even know the guy. I'm just questioning him.
Well, I mean, but he's trying to make a valid point. You're asking him a question. Like, let him make his point, please, because he's a solid dude. And Morbid, you're a solid dude.
I'm not saying he's not solid.
I'm saying just like, instead of the pissing contest, let's hear him out. That's all I'm saying.
Indeed, that's why I said I'll start again, but you came at me the wrong way, and you're clearly not informed on the details in this case.
Which is that your assumption?
No, have you read anything? I'm just
How do you know if I read something or not? How can you prove that? So you're already assuming about me, so how could I trust you?
Have you read anything? I'm giving you the opportunity to tell me.
I don't have to answer that question. Either I know it or don't. I mean, you're already making the assumption that I didn't.
This is bad faith right here. I just asked him a straight-up question.
So why couldn't you ask that straight-up question to Heels when I had her on? I asked her straight up, and she said no, she's not a racist. And then how come that's not valid? What's the point if I answer your question right now? Is that going to make it truth?
Repeat that, please.
If you've not read any of the blogs and you've not seen all of the information that's already been out there.
But what if I did? Then what?
Did? What is this? What's with the what ifs?
Because you're the one that's assuming. I'm not. You're the assumer here. I'm not assuming anything.
No, I'm not assuming. I just asked you and you refused to answer.
No, you said that I don't have the correct information, that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness.
Did you not say that?
You're going to play coy and not answer the question and then say,
because I don't have to answer the question.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. But we're having an adult conversation. Usually when somebody asks you a direct question, you answer it.
I wish you did that too earlier.
Where have I not answered your direct questions?
I'm saying when Heels was on here, you could have asked her straight up, "Are you racist?"
This is fucking stupid.
This is stupid.
Y'all are fucking pissing who has the longest
okay, well, stupid. I don't know, man. I'm just asking you a question. I have nothing to gain or lose from
you know,
it's
so ridiculous because you guys are. I know you both.
Anyway,
you guys are
whatever. I don't know this
you
guy.
You guys are both intelligent.
No interest in making. No, I don't find him intelligent. But I wanted to have a conversation.
See, you got to go to the low blows and.
I
say what you need to.
He actually is. He's just.
I wanted to have a conversation with the glare and Heels in the air, and not with this stranger who obviously.
Yeah, because that went over well.
The topic.
I mean, Heels fucking rage quit, dude. She left.
Well, Claire was screaming, "You're a fucking racist! You're a fucking racist!" So she finally.
Yeah, I mean, is she not?
I think she is. I think it's.
Yeah, so that's your opinion, and we'll respect that. I don't think so.
Clear. Because, and you don't have any basis upon which to make that claim.
All right, Morbid.
Neither do you.
All right, Morbid. No,
yes, I do.
That's actually not
you
true.
You really don't.
Morbid. No, Morbid. That's not true.
Because you're begging her to, and I'm talking to Skeptic.
You didn't read the blog, Morbid. He read the blog.
I kind of looked over.
She's a fucking racist, dude.
You guys could specifically point out.
Fucking racist, dude.
Claire, I'm wasting my time here, but I was because I came over to just have a chat with you. We can have a chat another time. This is a silly waste of time. And I'm not going to engage in a
this
contest with some stranger.
This breaks my heart because you guys are both really intelligent people. I know you'd get along.
No, I'm not. Scientific skeptic is intelligent. I can tell.
No, under different circumstances, you guys would actually get along great. Like
that's fine, but he's not informed on the topic. We all have skin in the game.
Okay, so scientific. Tell us where do we go from here? What do you want? What do you want to happen to Heels at this point? What is your purpose here? What will satisfy you?
The problem, as I wrote on several community posts tonight, is that this does a huge disservice to all of the hard work that people like the Glare and myself and even Heels in the Air and Queen Bee and Tragedy Pimps Exposed and Six Up and Jones and all of the other
set us back, man. She set us back
because this is a victory for all the bad actors who now get to hide behind the excuse. All of these self-righteous do-gooders.
Why does she speak for you?
Or going after our livelihood are now just as bad as we are. They are equally racist like we are.
Why do you align your? Do you not have a voice for yourself and represent who you are? Do you have to be tied to people?
It's not like
I don't know what that
it's
means.
Not like that, dude. It's not like
does she does her actions from 10 years ago define who you are?
Thinking
no,
12
but
years on my own.
People will look at us like you being outside of this and not being true crime.
But no one's tied to me, and I'm not tied to anybody. Whatever I say and whatever I've done is my responsibility.
Morbid, let's be honest. Like you're
see, he had to go, man. he went by himself.
No, I know. But
he got a little pushback, and
it's me and you talking right now.
Yeah.
And the thing is this. I take what we're doing very seriously, like what me and Skeptic are doing. I take this very seriously. I take being an advocate for victims very seriously, you know.
I know that, and I can vouch for you on that.
I know that. I know, man. I like we talk privately. I get it. I know that you respect that. It's just that, like, publicly right now, you seem to not be respecting that.
No, what I'm like, again, you know? I know I'm coming off, and again, I have no investment in Heels. I could shit on her if I wanted to, but I don't see it that way because, again, you guys are in that community and dealing with it.
when somebody like her has been so public and so good at what she did, that's why it hurts. That's why it hurts. So she set us back.
Like
Now
I would totally, but
you're saying, well, you know, how does she represent everybody? Like we're a community, man. You know, like, and I take pride in being part of this community, and her being a part of that community and turning out to be a fucking liar and a racist. It sets us back, dude. You know,
like I understand where you're coming from on that, but again,
man.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think it's as how it's being painted. I think it's unfair a bit because I don't think and I don't feel that she is that way.
Say that. You can't say that because you didn't see the evidence.
No, but I kind of saw some. There's some off color.
Skeptics saw it. I saw it. Skeptics saw it. Cherry saw it. We all saw it. But you know, you didn't see it.
I've seen some off color whatever content that she put out previous. Now, she already said, we talked to her and she said, hey, you know, like that's not me, that I'm not that anymore, or that's not who I am.
No, she never
and then she had
that.
Some explanation on that.
She made excuses, dude. Like she stood by it. That's what's crazy. Is she sat here on your panel and stood by the shit that she was saying and said that we were stupid in interpreting it a certain way.
Well, she stood by some. Okay, so she did stand by her actions, some of them, but she didn't outright come out and stand by like, I'm attacking black victim family members. Of course
she's not going to do that.
I know, but
she's not going to do that. Of course she's not going to do that, dude. She's
a
coward.
I mean, if she's a racist, dude, why wouldn't she do that?
Dude, how many fucking racists do you know that aren't fucking cowards? Really?
Oh, that's the whole thing. They're pretty upfront about what they believe in.
They're not.
Now, there's some prejudice or, you know, racial stuff that she's done, possibly, because, I mean, that's what the evidence shows from what you guys presented back in when. But is she standing by that now? Is she saying she stands by that now? Like that's what she believes in?
No, it's so funny because she was like standing behind her shit. And I'm saying, if you're standing behind it, put it up. Right? She was like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Dude, but she had that up tonight. She straight up
said, fuck you. She straight up said, fuck you.
But she had that up tonight.
No, she didn't.
She had her blog up. I mean, someone, Cherry put the link in there and I was able to access it. So it was up. So what did that prove?
Let's go over her blog. But she straight up said on your panel, she said, I'm not going to make the blog public. Fuck that. No, it's my blog. Fuck you. That's what she said. She said it to me directly.
I know, but what does that mean? Okay, so it is her blog and she could say fuck you. I mean, that's not nice, but
no. I'm not denying that she has the right to do it. What I'm saying is it speaks volumes when she won't stand behind it. So you're sitting here and acting like, well, you know, that doesn't prove she's a racist, but it kind of fucking does, dude. You know what I mean? Like when she's like, no, I'm not going to fucking make it public. Fuck you. And I'm like, well, if you're not racist, just fucking make it public. What's the problem? Right?
I have to disagree with that point because it doesn't prove anything, number one.
I'm actually drinking coffee right now, Lisa. Ray,
I mean, everybody's bashing her and attacking her. And maybe rightfully so, according to you or, you know, whoever's attacking, but...
Come on, man. You know me, dude. You think I'm just going to fucking attack somebody just to fucking attack
I'm not saying you're wrong. You know, this
is
how you feel and this is your opinion and this is what you kind of looked at. You looked at all that stuff and you're like, hey, this is how I feel. And so that's cool. I respect that.
Dude, you know me, dude. Like,
of course, you're a great guy. There's no.
You think I'm just gonna fucking attack this woman just to fucking attack her?
I'm not saying that. No way. No.
You don't think that I would fucking. You don't think that with so much conviction that I'm having right now, That it
No,
wouldn't be based on evidence?
that's not even it.
Come on, dude.
You're absolutely passionate about that, and honestly, you looked over everything, and this is what you came to a conclusion for. But on the same token, I think she was open enough to look. Did she do good things?
That's
Probably
an act,
not. But who
man.
hasn't done
It's an
bad
act.
things, right?
And that's what
Does that make her a racist liar?
That's what Skeptic
now?
was talking about, like bad actors, right? She's acting. You know, Skeptic was talking about bad actors. That's what he talks about all the time.
But here's the thing with Skeptic, he came up here and said, "This is the first time I've seen you so animated and all this stuff." Well, does that make him a bad actor too? Because what were you before? Were you this calm dude and like this serene guy and everybody loves you?
I've never seen him so.
And then he calls me an idiot and a dumbass and all this shit. He attacked me, not the other way around.
I've never seen him so upset.
That's totally fine. I don't care. I mean, he could do whatever he wants.
Well, what I'm saying is he uses the term bad actors a lot. What I'm saying is she just came up here and displayed bad acting, and you fell for it.
No, that's
you did.
That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, you did. You fell for it because she was 100% full of shit. And when if she's not a bad actor, why not just? I mean, I was calling her out and saying, keep the blog open, show the blog. Fuck the whole. She has the right to not show it, but if you're not a fucking racist asshole, show the blog.
But see, the blog was shown, right?
It was
all the evidence.
She hit it, and then she hit it, dude.
I know, but you guys already got all the information you needed to say, oh yeah, she's racist.
Okay, so are we wrong now?
I'm just saying her. No, I'm just saying you guys already collected all the information. You don't need her to make her blog public again. You already because you're already labeling her as racist.
Are we unfairly attacking her when she?
No, I'm not saying that.
Her point.
I'm just saying there's no purpose of having the blog public again if you already came to the conclusion that she's a racist based on the stuff that you already have. You don't need her to have that. You already have all the information and evidence you need to call her racist.
She came up here to defend herself, but gave no actual evidence to defend herself. Even though she has been making video after video after video showing us that she knows what evidence is. She gets it. But here she is acting like the evidence doesn't matter. It's crazy, dude. Like, that shows me, that should prove to you, of all people, you're an intelligent guy, that should prove to you that she is 100% full of shit. She's a fucking liar.
See, that's tough. That's tough to get
it's not tough.
All the way there.
It's not tough. It's not tough at all.
It is.
Like, why not? Why not just fucking show the blog? It's not tough. Why not just show?
But you already know. See, I'm trying to get you off that blog thing because that really doesn't matter. Because everybody else
does matter. That's the evidence. What do you mean?
But you already have enough evidence to conclude that she's a racist because you already said she's a racist, right?
Okay, so why
do you need more evidence that she's a racist if you already have it?
No, you're the one defending her.
I'm not defending. I'm just trying to use common sense here, or an outside perspective.
The common sense dictates that if you're not a racist, show the blog.
No, but okay, what you're already
now because she has the advantage of you being able to look at the blog and be like, you know what? I'll look at it. Maybe it's their interpretation. Maybe they're just interpreting that it's racist, right? So there's the opportunity to be able to do that, and you are not even able to do that.
But my point is,
you can't even look at the evidence because she won't let you see it.
Wait.
You know why?
Is she racist?
You know why she won't let you see it? Because she knows that the evidence is damning.
Have you seen the evidence?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so
we've all seen it.
You've seen it, and no,
haven't.
Is it made public right now? Not on her blog, but is it public on other people's videos and live streams?
Yeah, more
like
or less.
A burnt toast and yourself.
Sure. Yeah,
okay.
More or less, kind of.
So
sure.
If you have that evidence and you've already concluded that she's a racist, why do you need to have that public when you already have the evidence where you're already calling her racist?
No, honestly, at this point, it's like
why does it matter if you have that? If you already have it in live streams, I mean, it's there already.
No, you're right.
For public consumption.
At this point, she's fucking irrelevant, but it's important to call her out. It's important to show who she is. And right now we're in the midst of doing that. And then after the fact, it doesn't matter. She's fucking stupid and gone, and it doesn't matter. She's a fucking irrelevant fuck.
Is she though? Come on.
She will be. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah. Right. Like I said, right now we're in the midst of exposing her. But once this is over, nobody will fucking think a thing about her. Nobody will give a fuck.
I disagree with it. I think people would give a fuck. There are certain people that will. You know that. That's the reality of this. That's why Bullhorn Betty has supporters. That's why Dolly Vision. There's always going to be people who are going to support whoever, right?
And
that's not true entirely. And again, when I look at her, I don't think she's a terrible person, that she's really out here to pull one over on everybody. And I don't think that was her initial, I think she got caught and she's trying to backtrack and, try to lessen the blow a bit, but then also trying to defend herself because she's being attacked by multiple people. I mean, that's, again, like I said, human nature. That why wouldn't you want to do that? So I'm looking at it at that perspective. Doesn't make her a terrible person. And I know you guys are calling her racist and all this, but I mean, that's like, no one's a judge and jury of this and determine who's racist and what not. I mean, if it's blatant and right out in the open, that's a different story. And someone who is that racist will be very open about that. And I don't see that here. That's all I'm saying.
It's so important that we expose people like this. It's so important. And the reason being is like the credibility matters. It's so important that she's exposed. And I'm not, I hate it. I hate that this was somebody, she had a wrench on my channel, because she was a fucking clip channel that was fucking kicking ass. I loved what she did. But the thing is it's so bad to be what she is because it makes us all look bad. It fucks up the credibility of our community, a community that I feel strongly about. I like you're always talking like, well, Glare, you should fucking have so many more subscribers, blah, 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 blah. Right?
It's true.
But I end up dismissing that because I am so engaged in the community aspect of everything. I don't give a fuck about growing that way because I care about being part of a community. She was part of that community and she set us back, and I take that personally and I'm angry about it. And
I get it. I get where you're coming from.
We're all angry about it.
I get where you're coming from. What? No one should be setting you back like this, especially if you have your own convictions, which you do, and you've always had. I mean, They shouldn't be able to bother you at this point, man. Like, you're your own person. I mean,
of course it bothers me, dude. Of course it does. Like, look at what happened. Like, I'm so grateful. Like, Brian Enton from News Nation fucking pointed out Zav Girl. He put her out there. He made it very public that Zav Girl fucked up, right? And I'm so grateful for that. But more than anything, I'm grateful for the fact that he said that 99% of YouTubers are good. That
No, they're
one
not.
little, no, exactly. That one little thing, he could have said, fucking YouTubers are stupid. They're all fucking assholes. He could have done that, and he didn't. And I'm so fucking grateful because there are fucking good true crime YouTubers, man. You know, and what we do is important. What true crime YouTubers do is important. It is. And it seems stupid to people like you who aren't into true crime, and you're just like fucking crazy old ladies. You just fucking, you know what I mean? I get it, but the fact that he pointed that out, and you know, I want to live up to that 99%. I want to be a part of that 99% that's fucking good, you know? And somebody like her sets us back in that effort. Does that make sense?
I mean, I see where you're coming from. I know what you're saying. I don't think that it sets you back in any way. Like, who gives a shit what Brian Enton said? I mean, what did he say, like, back in the day?
It matters.
Honestly,
it
it
matters.
doesn't. No one gives a shit about that guy.
No, you don't give a shit, but it matters because a lot of people give a shit, you know? It matters, dude. I hate that it matters, but it does. I agree with you because I'm just like, fuck. Like, dude, News Nation is a fucking tabloid bullshit fucking thing, dude. It's bullshit. I get it. It makes me mad, actually. But I feel the same way you do. But the fact is, the reality of the situation, it matters what he says.
But here's the thing. It's not like these people, like, let's say Heels, right? She's not a true crime YouTuber. She just puts clips together of people pretending to talk about true crime, like Bullhorn Betty, and make fun of them.
It mattered. Her doing that mattered.
I'm just saying she's not a true crime YouTuber. Like, when did she cover a case and be really like very extensive about it and detailed about it?
No, you're right. All she was a fucking clip channel at the end of the day. You're right about that. That's absolutely true. She's fucking full of shit. But that little effort that she made mattered at the time.
It's more like true crime drama more than anything.
No, you're right. Because she turned out to be somebody who was just focused on her own shit and her own fucking interaction with other fucking people. And it was annoying. Like, it got to a point, honestly, before this even happened, I was kind of side-eyeing her and being like, yeah, she's full of shit. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, you're not going to agree with everything she does or whatnot. Again, I just feel like it's another drama thing, and everyone's blowing it out of proportion, and this is the new hot thing, and there's always going to be someone next. It's never going to end.
That's easy from your perspective, for sure. That's easy for you to say, you know.
It's true, though, if you think about it.
It kind of is, but not.
Because remember, there was Mary Marlowe, there was Mommy Ramblings, there's all this drama.
Bro, Mary Marlowe's who the
Critical
fuck is
K, a good friend of ours. I mean, there's so many that just cycle.
So did you hear?
Who's the
did
next?
Did you hear about Critical K?
No.
Like, yeah. So she lost the lawsuit, and she has to pay $500,000. Yeah, she's fucked. She's fucked. I did the math. So she has to pay like a little over $800 a month for the rest of her life. For the rest of her life. She should just
declare bankruptcy.
Right. Yeah. And here's the thing is that's what I want. I want victims to speak up and make an example out of these shithead fucking creators that fuck with their lives, dude. You know, I love that happened. I fucking love that happened.
Well, man, I don't know. I mean, I just feel it doesn't matter what I feel, honestly. But I don't know if it's warranted with this kind of attack on her, because I don't think she's as bad as everybody's trying to make her out to be.
She is,
from what I see and what I've heard.
Is. You're not.
Does she do bad things? Yeah, okay. But who hasn't?
But you're not capable. You can't access the evidence because it's already been shut down.
No, but I understand she's done bad things, and you said that the evidence is already in other people's live streams, like Burnt Toast and yourself. You already showed the screenshot, so I'm not denying that it didn't happen, or there are things that are just you can question. But when we had her up here, and she, we asked her, or I asked her directly.
No, I love that she fucking still feels the need to defend herself and yet has no basis to defend herself. It's so funny.
But the thing is, what is she going to do? Like, she's trying to defend herself because she's being attacked by multiple angles. And so what do you want her to do?
I can't help you enable her.
I had a bunch of questions that would have been more interesting, but we just never got that far with her. So
you're enabling her being a victim.
I'm not enabling her. No,
you are. You're defending her.
I want it. No, I'm not defending. I think we were opening up and trying to get her story, and really, because I don't think she is, when she did her lives, I guess, right? She didn't have a structure or anything. It was just more, it was coming more from someone who has a lot of, I guess, feeling in this, and, just emotion in it. So, and it's difficult, especially someone who hasn't dealt with this. And it's not something that's common to be outed publicly like she has. I get it, though.
Fuck her. She sucks. She's a fucking asshole.
Oh, man.
She's a fucking racist fucking asshole. And it boils down to that, because I saw the evidence and I wouldn't call her that unless I knew.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, I fucking know that she's a racist fucking asshole.
I believe that.
And a liar.
Man. Trust me.
And a liar. Fuck. Like that's why I was yelling. I was so mad. That she was sitting up on this panel, and I was like, make the fucking blog public. She was like, no, fuck you. I'm not going to make them. It made me mad, dude. It made me mad because I was like,
makes sense.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, well, show the blog and prove everybody wrong, right? You're not a racist. So show the blog and prove everybody wrong. But she didn't do that. She wouldn't do it. She won't. She straight up said, I'm not doing it. It's my blog. Fuck you. That's what she said. Like,
again, I don't think that proves anything. But...
It totally does. It totally does. It shows her lack of conviction behind what she says.
But we went over that already. Like, it's not going to prove anything because you already have enough evidence to conclude that she is a racist. So why do you need more evidence? We could just look at Burnt Toast live stream and look at those screenshots.
Who the fuck is this, bro? Zeba D?
Who's that?
Mad. I was mad because I didn't listen.
Are you talking about the chat or something?
Yeah, I'm looking at
I don't
chat,
even know.
And they're like you were mad because you didn't listen. It was pathetic. Like, really?
Don't be butthurt by a comment in the chat.
No, man, it makes me mad, dude. That shit makes me mad. Stupid. I hate people sometimes. I hate stupid fucking people. Ignorant fucking people.
Hey, should we add there's two people in the backstage, but I don't even know who they are.
Adam!
Are you sure, dude?
I don't know who they are. I can't see.
Hey, just like Claire says he doesn't want heels to represent who he is, or like it gives him a bad name. I shouldn't represent anything because clearly we, disagree here, and that's fine. That's okay. You could disagree and still be like, hey, because I don't know enough, and he knows more, and he's gone that route. And according to scientific dude, skeptic, I'm a complete idiot and moron. And I'm not smart.
I wish you guys didn't butt heads the way you did, because
I wasn't trying to. I was just asking him questions.
He's so dope, and you're so dope, and I'm just like, man, I wish you guys didn't butt heads like that. Like, he's a good dude.
Maybe he's a bad actor. He was.
Homes needed. Can we install one of our newest next-generation metal roofing styles on your home? Click the link below now to submit your information.
Jan Paula Sweski.
Okay, so
who is this?
She's Polish, I think.
Jan, are you there? You're gonna show us your pee-pee. We need a pee-pee on this stream.
A long time. Yeah, she probably passed out.
Okay, she's been gone for a while. Jan, you there? You there, Jan? She's not there. All right, we'll remove her. We've got someone called Sinner. This should be a winner. Sinner?
Yo, what's up?
Oh, Sinner's a dude. I thought Sinner was a woman.
Oh, come on, man.
Sorry.
I can already tell he's a loser.
Don't do that. Come on.
All right.
What's up, Sinner?
So nobody good. Just the way he spoke. He's a loser.
Good God, you're a man.
Oh man. Like, hurry up, man. Say what you gotta say, you dummy. Oh.
Sinner, where'd you go? God damn it. All right.
So anyhow, this was I don't know what else to I wish Heels would come back. But
she's not gonna.
That's
come
okay.
Back. She's a coward.
I had a few. No, she's not a cat.
She's a liar.
You're just going right out. You hate her, man. You already decided you hate her.
I don't hate her. I just know that she's a liar and a coward. I don't hate liars and cowards. I just don't fucking. I just call them what they are. That's it. She's a fucking liar and a coward. It's fucking factual. I'm not being unfair.
So I was going to ask her what she's going to do. See, I have a bunch of questions and I couldn't even get to it. I swear I had good questions too. Would have been good. I
bet you did.
I think it would have solved some stuff, but maybe not. People are already set in. They're already set. They set their minds to this person's guilty and this person's a racist liar. I mean,
she is
like
a racist
you guys
liar.
Are all
Sinner, come back. I see Sinner in chat.
No.
And he's calling you a clown. Like, what?
Yay.
The fuck?
Oh, man.
Sinner, come on. Come back. Click the link.
Dude, anyone that sounds like that is just a loser. I could hear it. I mean, I'm very experienced in this.
I know. Oh, you've been doing this. This is not your.
And I didn't even need to see his blog publicly. I could just.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
This is not your first rodeo, homie.
Maybe I'm wrong, because now I'm thinking about me being an idiot from scientific skeptic's point of view. Now I feel really bad. I'm such a moron. No, I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, scientific. I mean, the thing is we take this shit seriously, man.
I'm fucking around, man.
And
don't be serious about that.
These are real people, and we get a little passionate about it, and I'm not going to blame scientific skeptic for. I mean, because I know you. He doesn't know you. I know you. And you were just kind of playing devil's advocate more or less. And he doesn't know that, and so he got upset. But he's scientific skeptics. He's a good dude, man. He really is.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. I mean, I have nothing against him.
I know you don't, man.
I was just asking questions and he got a little bit aggressive there. And he said
Yeah,
was.
I mean, it's like I said, we take this shit really seriously, man. You know, like we take this, as he puts it, bad acting very seriously. You know, it's like these people fucking, you know, they exploit these victims, and it sucks. You know, it's
So
really.
she was exploiting a victim.
She was exploiting.
Heels.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do. Like there's just all wrong with Heels, is what you're saying. Like she's racist.
Totally.
She exploited victims. She did this.
She leaked autopsy photos of a 17-year-old murder victim. That happened. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even like, you know, maybe she did, maybe she didn't. No, she did. She admits to doing it.
Okay. But I think she said she blurred out the faces when I remember when she was talking about that.
Bullshit.
I mean, that's what she said. I don't know. Maybe she's lying. I don't know. I mean, that's what she said. But again, I mean, does that justify anything? I mean, but what was the intent behind showing those pictures or whatnot? I mean,
Harassment.
Solely for harassment.
And I know it seems crazy. It seems like, why would somebody do something that malicious? I agree with you, but she did. It was pure malice. Pure malice.
See, I can't get there.
I know. I get it. And I hate, you know, but
it's difficult to make that judgment call that she did it purely to harass.
When you read her blogs, you'll see. You know, like
it specifically says, I pulled these autopsy photos to harass. No.
What I'm saying is that her blogs coincide with the idea that she was malicious, is all I'm saying. You have to read her blogs, you know. They're that, like, you can tell that she was just being fucking malicious. She had 4 fucking Twitter accounts deleted because she was harassing Kendrick Johnson's family. 4 different Twitter accounts for harassment. Dude, you think I'm just talking out of my ass?
No, I mean, trying to follow along. And again, we don't have her here to dispute that or say why she did it. I don't know if she even addressed that. Maybe she did or didn't, but that would have been a great question to ask her. Wouldn't have?
And she did. Here. Yeah, like Cherry's telling you, she did leak them. She admitted to it in an email to the Glare. She admitted it. And here, I'll send it to you right now. I'll send you a screenshot right now.
But okay.
I'll send you a screenshot
I'll share it
now. Yeah. Hold on. There we go. There you go.
Where am I getting this?
Text message.
Okay. Autopsy.
Right.
Did you send it twice? Is that
maybe? Yeah, okay, I think I said it before, but I'm sending it again. So
let me see. So this is gonna say what exactly?
That she deliberately FOIA'd. She requested the autopsy photos of a minor twice.
Okay.
Like, look at the fucking email. She tried to correct me because of the Kylie Rodney thing. And I was like, well, nobody's going to fucking release that shit. And then she fucking emailed me to correct what I said on my live and said, and is admitting that she has requested.
But she never denied that, you said.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, what you told me earlier was she in the email did it specifically to harass.
Well,
the
no,
victim's family?
The
or
email
like
that
that?
I'm the email screenshot that I'm sharing does not admit that. No, but like I said, the blogs and what she did coincide with each other. Like, she fucking harassed victims, dude.
So,
That's what she did.
autopsy of a minor. She says, I've heard you say a couple of times that autopsies of minors aren't released, but they actually are, which is true. Different states have different laws. That's true. But in California, they are public record unless a child is murdered and the family requests the record be sealed. Okay. Here's an example of one case, and she posts a link to some New York Post. Was actually given autopsy photos in a couple of cases when I FOIA'd the autopsy and death scene video of a minor. Just letting you know, hope all is well. You were blank great on skeptics. Oh, there he is, our good old buddy. Panel, very impressive. Okay. There's that.
I mean, she's straight up admitting that she requested autopsy photos of a minor.
Okay.
So that, I mean, why would you do that? For what?
You know, she would have to explain. She would have to answer that question. I can't answer it for her. I know why people do it.
Yeah, we both.
I mean, some reasons why. I mean, people are curious about this shit. People have some morbid sort of curiosity in this. I mean, if you go to Reddit, I mean, this shit's all over the place on Reddit to find out this kind of stuff. It's all over the place on
I don't
internet.
even fuck with Reddit. I don't even fuck.
Well, I'm
Reddit.
just saying, like, for those who have that curiosity to do that. And again, I don't know, like, her reasoning behind this, and I can't justify why she would do that. And if she had, you know,
she did it. She did it because she has some weird vendetta against these.
But
families.
it doesn't say that in that email. Like, it doesn't prove that she had a weird vendetta.
No, of course not. It does not. But it's clear that she's admitting to requesting the autopsy photos of a minor.
Yeah.
That matters.
And she hasn't denied it, though, right? She admits that she's.
What are you going to do? You're going to deny facts? You're going to deny evidence? Of course. But she's going to explain it down, and she's going to act like she didn't do it for whatever reason and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, like, it's bullshit, dude. Like, she is 100% full of shit.
Yeah. Well, again, I mean, I don't know. We had an opportunity to ask her straight up, and I'm sure she has an answer for that or not. Who knows? I don't know if she's going
to have an answer for everything. You know what I mean? That's my point. She's going to have an answer for whatever.
That's well, she's got to have an answer. I mean,
she's going to have an answer for whatever. She's been going live and explaining herself away, but at no point has she taken any accountability. You know, it's terrible, dude. Like, it sucks, and I'm disappointed because I want to defend her. I really do. But because I've shared her fucking videos so many times, like, she has been such a fucking advocate this whole time, and I want to defend her, but I can't because she's full of shit. She's a liar.
According to what you concluded, she's a liar and a racist. You know,
she is a liar and a racist.
Oh. Heels?
Yeah.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Hold on. Gotta turn this off. Okay.
So
this Eliza that's in your chat saying that she goes around lying in every chat. And I don't remember what she just said. Something about I admitted to doing something with the autopsy photos. She's constant.
So can we ask?
Okay, so can I ask
you this? So
sure.
Why? Again, you're going to just be honest or whatever. I mean, what's the point?
I'm going to be honest. I've told this story a million times.
Okay, so tell it once and for all. Like, why did you?
I FOIA'd
request
the case.
Those autopsy.
They came with the autopsy pictures. There's another there's an article talking about how the autopsy pictures were not just the pictures, the case. The family wanted to make sure the autopsy pictures were in it. They were given that case, but it was redacted. So they wanted the autopsy pictures and the case files. You can shake your head no, it's in the newspaper article. I don't know why you're saying no. So the parents got the second set, with the unredacted case file. Meanwhile, people are saying, I leaked, and I use that word because I don't know why I use the word, because that's what the mother said. It doesn't, how does it matter how it's worded?
Did you or did you
would
not
be if
leak
I'm
this?
the only one that had them and I came out with it. I wasn't the only one that had them.
Did you or did you not request the autopsy
I know y'all
photos?
think it's stupid. I did ask for them.
Okay, did you or did you not leak them?
Could you tell me what leaked means?
Leaked means fucking expose them. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
What does leak mean?
I did. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
but were you the first to? I mean, okay. Here's the thing. Why did you request that? Were you doing some research? Okay. I mean, what were you like? Tell us, why did you request it?
Okay.
Were you curious? Were you doing research?
The mother and father, yes, research. I was researching the case, investigating sleuthing the case. That's not unusual to do a FOIA for case files. This is already a done case. It was decided it was an accident early on.
Okay,
the mother.
Okay, so the glare.
Okay, you want to know?
Do you hear what she's saying?
Yeah, I hear
and
her.
You disagree with her. You're saying she requested
but I'm not
because
finished.
she wanted to harass a family. That's what you're saying.
She's never going to admit to that.
Yeah, but like, how
I'm
did you
admitting
conclude
to the exact truth.
How did you get to that conclusion?
What other?
I'm telling you the purpose. I can't finish. I'm not been able to finish.
Okay.
Okay. So and wasn't just me. Many people got these case files. The mother was going around with a picture of Trayvon's face that they took at the morgue with his forehead rolled back after the autopsy, like it had already been done. And she was saying and they photoshopped the picture to make it look worse. And I know what the autopsy pictures looked like because I got them. And so she's carrying this around saying 2 boys beat her son to death. And this is what they did to my child. Okay. Then she said they hoisted him from a meat hook and lowered him into the mats. These 2 boys. She's not saying just somebody like some fantasy people. These are 2 boys that live and breathe. One lost a scholarship. They've had their home. It's ridiculous. They were beat up, stalked. But this woman, her name is Johnson, was saying that these boys beat them that bad. Then she said, oh, no, this is what they did. That tweet is still up where she said, with the cuts in the back on the autopsy table, that's what they did to her son. Then they said they stole
those are just details
organs. So the autopsy picture, is his face that wasn't looking like that, and his back that was never cut into.
Why did you?
That's why 2 pictures.
Photos? Why did you request the autopsy photos?
They came with the case. You can read the article. They came with the case.
Okay, so did you request the case?
No, they come with the case.
Included that.
It came with the case. The way I said it looked like I know what I did. I got the whole case file.
The email you sent me.
I know what it said.
You specifically wanted the autopsy.
Okay,
photos.
We'll go with that. So what?
Okay, so
no.
What does
Please
that mean?
Going.
But there's nothing wrong with.
So, what do you mean? So what?
Well, so what if I did?
But she admitted that, though.
What do you mean? So what if you did? It's
autopsy
shitty.
Photos.
It's fucked up. What purpose? What purpose did you
I
have
just
for
told
the
you.
autopsy photos?
She's trying to railroad 2 innocent kids by saying they did this to her son, and she's showing it to everybody. Okay, I know somebody from the town that said they're like terrorizing them.
Shit.
All right. So what I'm
Well, I guess if it
understanding,
was
Heels.
your son that it was happening to, if your son was accused of murder,
Wait, hold on.
you
Calm
wouldn't
down,
care.
What?
Dude, just relax.
Yeah, see,
It's
he doesn't
fine.
listen.
We're okay here.
You,
We're all right.
You're a fucking cunt.
No.
You know that?
You've been
You're a
hearing what I'm saying, and you're going to call
Just
me a
ignore
cunt?
that. Don't.
Yeah,
Come on.
you're a
Glare.
fucking cunt.
Don't. No.
Oh my
That
God.
doesn't
How
do any good. How
dare
does that
you?
do any good? We're trying to freaking
You
get
have
to.
no idea what you're talking about.
We're trying to get to
Like I was the only one.
an answer here. I think we could get an answer.
You are the only one.
Wait.
You
No, I'm
requested the
not.
autopsy photos. You leaked them. You
Tons
harassed
of
that
people
family.
have
Did you
those.
not harass that family?
No,
No?
I didn't. No.
Yeah, why did you have 4
How did I
different
harass them?
Twitter? You didn't have 4 different
They had
fucking Twitter
nothing to
accounts.
do with that Twitter account.
What?
They had nothing. I know what went on. It was me. They had nothing to do with them.
Fuck you.
That
Look,
wasn't
I know
even
you're
part of it.
passionate, Glare, but come
you.
on, man. Just
Well,
Fuck
you don't even know what happened. You're going to
you
talk
can
tell
get
me I'm a
answers from
liar?
her directly without. You know what I'm saying? It's all good,
Yeah.
bro. I know you're
right.
passionate about it, though, Glare.
I could be
just
more
drunk.
productive. I just don't know how to right now. You're right.
But she's trying to explain herself as far as why she did that.
She's
and
trying to give excuses.
No, I mean, dude, I asked her a simple
What do
question.
you want me
She's
to say?
answering it, right?
I'm answering the question.
Right. So we have to listen and see.
And you're telling me
what
that
she's trying
it's
to
an
say.
excuse. An excuse for what?
All right. So you requested those because
I requested the case. The way I wrote it to him was I'm saying I requested and got the autopsy pictures, but they were with the case. It's obvious if you read the articles, they were released 2 times. One time redacted, one time not. If you go on Google and write or search for Kendrick Johnson autopsy photos, mine won't be the first or maybe the last to
I
show
know
up.
that's freaking common sense. Of course not. You're not the first.
Yeah, people showed his hand because they said they pulled his fingernails out. They said they did, and if it wasn't 2 boys, 2 real life innocent kids, that she kept saying this to this day, it would be different. But she was naming 2 boys, and their life was turned upside down because of it.
So you were just kind
and
of.
she was told it was an accident over and over. FBI, 3 SAs, U.S. attorneys, all of them looked at the case. Every Department of Justice.
But Heels,
it was an accident.
Let me see if I
She
got this
still
right.
says
Okay.
it wasn't.
Can I see if I got this right real quick? Okay, so you requested this information because the facts that were out there or the story that was out there didn't line up to you, so you wanted to do some more research on it. So you asked for the file or the case file, which included the autopsy, or you requested that just to see if it lined up with what was portrayed out there. Is that right, or am I
what
so
did
lost
you
here?
accomplish?
Yeah, pretty much. It was
is that pretty much it?
What did you accomplish?
Okay.
What did you accomplish by releasing the autopsy photos exactly?
I showed that she was lying about her son being cut up by these 2 kids, and that they didn't smash his face in like the picture showed.
Right. You disproved.
Yeah, that she was lying about 2 boys, that they were ruining their lives.
You're such a piece of
shit. Should have
shit.
just let her go with it, right?
You know you're a piece of shit, right?
Yeah, I should have just let her go. Railroad these kids. They're victims too. She's a victim because of her son, but she made that family victims.
Okay, so whatever your opinion is on the case, okay, all I asked and what we asked was why does she request this information, and she just explained it, which again,
which proved nothing.
Well, it explains why she requested it. I mean, we got her answer.
You don't know what you're talking about.
What she did was exploit a victim, period.
No, I didn't. His mother was exploiting him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Again, now you're getting into like something that really.
So
that's because you don't know the case.
We're going to debate on
people that know the case know this.
You're such a cunt. Fuck you.
Come
Seriously,
on, man.
Fuck you.
No, you don't.
What part of that makes me a cunt?
The fact that you're blaming the victim's mother and
I'm not blaming her for his death.
You're explaining.
She does exploit.
You exploited her. You exploited that child.
I haven't done anything to her.
What are you talking about?
I didn't exploit the child in any way.
You just admitted to it. You just admitted
exploited the child, you need to calm down.
Fucking cunt. Fuck you.
How did I
Wait, come
exploit
on,
the
man.
child?
Fucking piece of shit cunt. Fuck
Oh
you.
my God.
That's
Oh
not
my
good.
God.
Fuck you.
Come on.
Fuck you.
You
That's not
think
gonna do
I care
anything.
if you're sitting there drunk
No.
acting
So
like a
Heels
fucking dick.
actually look.
I'm drinking coffee.
I'm just saying
Well, what didn't you?
Heels explained
That's even worse.
herself, and I don't.
Oh no! I stand by what I'm saying.
Well,
How
she
did I
answered the
exploit the
question that we
child?
asked her. So let's move on to the next question
You
if we have
shared his
one.
autopsy photos
So did everybody else. A bunch of people did.
to discredit his mother.
Yes.
You just admitted that.
Right. I should have let her go with it, right?
And I'm the bad guy here.
So I just should have let her go with that.
Yeah, it's none of your fucking business.
Oh, it is my business.
Is it?
Why? Yeah, because she's exploiting her son, and she's going after innocent people that she's saying killed her son.
So this is her opinion. Like,
she has
people are
tried
going
to get
agree
case
or
opened on
disagree
them
with.
for 10 years.
It's the opinion of a fucking cunt.
Well, come on.
Well,
man.
if they were white, would it be different? Look what you do to Candace. Look what everybody does to Candace Wells. She's a fucking victim.
What?
Right?
What does that have to do with what we're talking about?
Because what difference does it make if they're white or black? I'm harassing her because she's a black woman that's a victim, but people say all kinds of shit about Candace, and it's okay, but she's the same kind of victim.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
So, all right. So we went over why you requested that information. Now, and it's not that far off of her explanation of why she requested it. And she's not the only person that leaked that. We can't say like the reason why these photos were out there is because of
you admitted to leaking it.
Okay, I know, but it's so dumb to say leak.
So you posted it basically on some blog, right? Is that true, Heels?
Yeah, it's a blog that nobody even.
And did you have context behind the post? Like, hey,
yes, I just told you.
All right, so you told the story. Like, we just listened to it, Claire. We just listened
to
why she posted it.
I told the story.
Now, whether people think that that's good or not, I mean, that's their opinion, right?
Yeah, at first they said it was part of the autopsy. Then, in a deposition, because there was a lawsuit, the father said, "Okay, I took the picture at the morgue after the autopsy when his forehead was rolled back." That's what they used to say that he was beaten beyond recognition by two boys, real boys.
Would you do things differently now? Would you be like, I wouldn't want.
I would not even touch it.
Okay, so
because you can prove, you can show, and it doesn't matter when the power is like way over your head. It doesn't matter. You're just
you wouldn't do the same thing now.
No, and it's not because they were. Yeah, it's not because of their color. I would. Oh, the autopsy pictures. Would I request them? Not if I wasn't doing the case. That would be weird.
No, not that it's there's a problem with requesting autopsy. I mean, that's pretty common.
People do
that's pretty
all
common.
The time.
But I'm just saying what you did back then to post, that and put out whatever. Like, I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't be doing that now. Like, this is something that you're probably like, it's not worth it. Even though I'm trying to make a point here, and I'm trying to say that these, whatever. This story of this boy and how he was killed or whatnot doesn't match up.
I never
with
requested them ever in another case ever.
You already said
didn't even want them.
You already said you did. You just said you did. What are you talking about? You just said
I didn't say I ordered them in two different cases.
And I have an email screenshot that Morbid shared.
Yeah, I know. I didn't do it. I don't know why I said two different cases because I didn't. I don't have. I've never had. That was a lie. You caught me in a lie.
Oh, I caught you in a lie.
Yeah, if I said two different cases, because I've only done it for one.
Love it.
Well, she's being honest.
Well, I mean,
she did say she got caught in a lie on that one.
Well, I don't know if it's a lie. I just wrote it. It doesn't matter.
Honest?
Where have I posted them before? That's ridiculous. I had no reason ever to do it.
Shit. You're so full of shit.
What are you talking about?
You're so full of shit. You just fucking said. You just fucking said.
Right. What?
So, Heels,
just said. Just fucking
what
said.
do you...
So mad.
What do you think
I mean,
they're
the
trying
arbiters
to...
of just
What do you think they're expecting
it.
from you at this point?
I don't know. I really don't know.
And what are you going to do now? That's a good question. What are you going to do now with...
How about you just fucking go away?
How about you
go away?
Fucking skewer the other
How is that going to solve?
I've never seen anybody do that.
Go away.
Go away from what?
You're not going to tell me to go away. You don't own this shit.
No, I'm speaking for
Heels, you were doing some good things, you know,
since
I'm speaking for the true crime community. Go away.
Oh, really?
Just quit. Just stop.
No.
Yeah. No? Okay.
No.
Yeah, and so why? So you can just play victim when you're attacked now? So you can play victim and go, oh, everybody's attacking me, and everybody, oh my goodness, everybody's attacking me.
Isn't it true that everyone's attacking her at this point?
It's justified. Her attacks are justified.
Okay. But how is she lying about that she's being attacked? How is she playing victim if that's what's happening?
Nobody's saying she's lying about it. I'm saying,
well, it's the reality.
Just
she
go
is
away.
being attacked.
Just go away.
And just go away because
like he owns the place
why?
Or something.
Like, I'm really trying to understand here.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. What have I done?
She needs to go away because...
Yeah, no, I'm the asshole. Got it.
You are the asshole.
No, I wouldn't go that. Come on.
I'm the bad
he's
guy.
been an asshole. Called me a motherfucker and said, fuck my mother or something. That's an asshole.
Yeah, and I called you a cunt, too. Don't forget that I called you a cunt.
I don't care that you called me a cunt.
I'm just saying, okay, that I think we're getting the truth out of her and you, Claire. I think
I've been telling the truth.
Honest.
I've said the whole thing, everything. I don't know why this is still.
I mean, her truth doesn't make her look amazing. You know, she's just saying.
And you weren't. We're not there in the case. We're talking about this years later. A case that it's not even going on right now. And talking about autopsy photos like it's over here and that was over there. If you read everything at the time, if you read all the news reports at the time, this does not seem weird.
Now, you've been doing some good things, Heels, as far as, you know, ever since I found you, maybe a couple years ago or a year ago, I'm not sure, probably a couple years back now. And you're pretty consistent, and to the point everybody was watching your clips and all that, you know, and so it seemed like you were on that side, and, you know, and how do you feel now? Like, is this going to push you to go to the dark side, let's say?
People. I don't. Yeah, I thought I knew these people, and
yeah, but on the internet, you never know anything.
I did it anyway.
I know it's so revealing that we're all
mob. You're a fucking mob.
Yeah, it's us. That's the problem.
Yeah, you got through with Zav girl, and I'm sure she's thankful that, you know, I took her place.
You're such a fucking joke, man.
Zav girl's
are you fucking
spinning around right now and
you're actually blaming?
Yeah, she's celebrating.
You're blaming the community.
What have I done to this community, Galera?
You lied to the community.
About what?
You misled the community.
How?
Because you're a racist asshole.
No, oh my God. We talk. See, that's the thing. If she would just come out and say that she could see there and she's different.
Put your blog public.
Dude, we already went over this. I think I
know we went over it. Shut up for a
second. If you're too dumb to go on the Wayback Machine, I don't know what to tell you. It's the same thing.
Put your blog
If I open my blog, I can show you where the pages are being taken down.
It's really,
I'm not going to do it.
Why not?
Okay,
it's real simple. Are you racist? No. I already asked you this.
No, of course she's going to deny it. What the fuck?
Why? If someone's racist, they'd be proud of being racist.
She's fucking because she's a coward, dude. Put your blog back up public.
Again, we already went over that.
That's what makes me
part,
racist?
Though.
Well, the blog.
Are you trying to tell me I'm racist because I won't put my blog back up?
Because you're hiding what's in your blog, and your blog.
Everybody is. There are people that have everything in there that they think is racist. I'm hiding my blog.
That you're racist.
Yeah, but you don't need you don't need the blog if you already labeled her as racist. Why would you need the blog if you already have enough information to label her as a racist, right? What would the blog do?
Because her not putting the blog back up shows that she's a liar.
No, it was up. I had it up and then logged into it, and now people were taking the pages down.
Put it back up.
Okay.
Put it back up.
I don't know how he's not hearing me.
Put it back up.
It sucks that you guys have. I mean, there's this divide always in true crime where, if nothing's happening, you just have to turn against each other. It's kind of sad. I don't know. And then why do people have to jump on it?
What about the open letter
to Sabrina? What about it?
Explain it.
I barely remember it.
No, I mean Toast went over it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your response to that?
I didn't watch Toast go over it.
Yeah, exactly.
I just saw that she was holding it or something.
Yeah, you did.
And no, I didn't.
You absolutely.
Why would I lie?
Shit. You absolutely.
God, I'm just a lie about everything.
Yeah, you're a fucking liar.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wrote it. Liar.
I mean, so what's your answer?
You're a fucking liar. You know that? You're a fucking, because you lied about a lot of shit. Should we go into it?
Yeah, please.
What about your sexual assault? You want to tell me that didn't happen?
It didn't.
Oh, it did.
What
liar?
Sexual assault? What sexual assault?
No, you know which ones they are. I've asked you about them, and you didn't even answer me.
I've never assaulted.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Now, going to personal attacks.
No,
personal attacks?
No,
really?
From both sides.
I get personal attacks.
I love it. I love
See,
it.
you don't like it.
What? No, I love it.
No, I'm not that low. I'm not. I wouldn't do it to you before, and I'm not going to do it to you now. You do what you want to me, but I'm not going to do it.
Who accused me of sexual assault?
You know who accused you of sexual assault.
Nobody's even accused me of it.
Oh my God. Okay.
Who did?
I don't care, Blair. I don't care.
Right.
I wasn't in your house. I wasn't near enough for you to be a threat to me.
You're a fucking liar.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to go back and check your emails.
I mean, what emails? Like, what sexual assaults?
When
what are you talking about?
The women were accusing you, and I asked you about it.
Which ones?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Right. Yeah. So, but you have.
I don't keep up with that shit. Right? Yeah, the point is, I didn't
the point
go,
is
oh my God, you're a liar. We're going to
The point is that you're full of shit.
I don't care what you think. I don't.
Hey, let the good Nunya up. Let the good Nunya
But here's, okay, before I do, all right, I just think you're getting sidetracked now because now
4 o'clock in the morning.
We're getting to personal attacks of past, but you're attacking her for her or her past.
Well, I have evidence of it.
Well, she says she has evidence of whatever, I mean, you could go back and forth.
Well, your past isn't perfect, right, Blair?
Oh no, my past is not perfect.
Okay.
But I've never.
And you could change from the past. I mean, are you different now, Heels, than what you were maybe, let's say, 5 years ago or 10 years ago? That's an easy question. I mean,
easily.
No, I want the proof.
Oh no, let's ask Larry because he knows.
If you're gonna fucking accuse somebody of sexual assault, you better have fucking receipts. You don't have them?
Yeah, that's what I asked you about. Remember?
See, we're getting into this.
Put them out.
Yeah, but
it's not necessary.
Where are the receipts? Where are the receipts? Put them out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, come on, man. We don't want to go there.
What do you mean we don't want to go there? She brought it up. She said sexual assault. Did she not? And I'm the bad guy? Fucking bring up the receipts. You're accusing me of rape? Fuck you.
No, I didn't say rape.
You said sexual assault, didn't you?
Okay.
Didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You better have the fucking proof, you cunt. You better have the proof.
Well, you
Fuck
have the
you.
proof on me.
Fuck you.
You haven't proved anything.
Everybody's seen the proof. Everybody's seen your fucking. Everybody's seen
You know,
your.
I can tell how many people
your
have read my
blog.
blog, right?
So if
leave
everyone
the
has
blog
seen
up.
it, which is
Leave the
fine.
No,
blog
everyone
up.
hasn't seen it. They've
No, but I'm
seen
just saying, why
what
would your
people want
blog
them
need to
to see.
be
Leave the
public?
blog up. Leave the blog up.
I know, but why would you need to see that if it's already been seen, right?
Yeah, he's already made up your mind. What do you care?
It hasn't been seen by everyone. She just said so.
Because
Right?
everyone,
leave the blog up.
when it was
so
hot and
everybody
heavy,
can see
that
it.
thing was open for 2 days.
Leave the blog up so everyone can see it.
Blair,
Right?
they're taking my pages down, okay? I'm not going to have my pages taken down by idiots that come in there.
What does it matter?
Because it's my blog.
You're so full
I
of
think
shit.
everyone's getting sidetracked here.
I mean, I've had it for years.
I can't believe that you think that everyone listening to you is this stupid. It's amazing.
I'm not trying to say they're stupid. You're asking me for honest answers to your questions, which I've given. You asked me if I got the autopsy pictures. I said I did. You want to say it's leaked? No, why?
The blog up.
He's just going to try to make a point.
All right, so wait, hold on. We've asked her a few questions already, right? And she's explaining herself. I mean, we barely asked her a few questions, and you guys are.
I don't give a fuck if I look like a misogynist. I don't give a fuck.
Why are you reading Chad? Who cares about Chad? Like, there's the thing with the internet, right? You can never trust anybody. He doesn't look like one. He is one. And you never want to be so invested in people on the internet that you have to feel.
I love that she went there and tried to say that I sexually assaulted someone.
Yeah, it's all over. I don't know. They were in Dolly's one night. That's when I asked you about it.
So, I mean, you have proof that I sexually assaulted someone.
I don't have proof. I asked you about it.
All right, so she doesn't have proof. She brought that up.
You have proof that somebody accused me of it, right?
Yeah, I do. Okay. And I asked you about it. It's been a while, but I wanted to defend you, so I asked you about it, and you didn't bother to answer.
Share it.
I'm not going to get in my email.
Of course not.
But she doesn't have definitive. You don't have definitive proof that that's true. So why are we even talking about that?
I don't have any proof.
Okay,
lying cunt.
So Blair, she already said she doesn't have.
He has a real
she doesn't have definitive proof of that. She brought it up. Now we can move on.
She's a lying cunt.
Lying cunt.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, she says she doesn't have proof, so there it is. She's not.
She doesn't even have the accusation.
This is such a great clip.
She doesn't even have the accusation. You don't
even
have the accusation.
It's in the email.
Well, share it. Share it.
I'm not going into my. Oh my God.
Is it okay if I bring for both of you guys? I'm going to ask you. Is it okay to bring this good Nunya person? I don't know who this person is.
Bring the good Nunya on because she's probably going to keep me in check.
But don't attack her, man.
No, she's probably.
Come on, just have a conversation.
All right.
Oh,
good Nunya's great.
So she doesn't want to.
No, see how Heels left because the good Nunya's about to come up.
I don't know. I don't know who that person is.
That's very telling.
Why? Is someone going to attack?
No, she's going to face her with simple questions.
I'm not an attacker at all, Morbid. How are you?
No.
Hey, what's up? Go ahead. Heels is back. So, are you guys okay? You guys doing okay?
I am not. Yeah, that's.
All right. Try to be civil, guys. All right. I'm going to give you the floor.
That's a message to the glarer.
No, good Nunya. Just have a conversation with you and Heels, and maybe you guys could get something accomplished here. Who knows? But go ahead. I'm going to let you two have the floor here.
A couple of different things. So one, I don't think anybody at all has the right to tell somebody to leave the internet. It's the internet, and none of us have that.
Right just tell me the community.
In my opinion, that's just my opinion. I think that where I think we're kind of missing the mark is, and I don't even know if and I'm curious. I know the other night when I was on your panel, Heels,
I couldn't even hear you when you were on my panel.
Okay. When I brought up
I heard bits and pieces, but everybody was going at the same time.
Okay. When I brought up a few different things, there was people on the panel a couple of times had brought up different things and we're asking you questions, you were saying like you didn't recall that. Where was that on your blog? Stuff like that, right?
Yeah, because it's been years since I looked at the blog. And
yeah,
once I wrote something, I moved on. I didn't keep going back to it.
Okay, so my curiosity question is, at any point in time over the last 2 days, were you able to go back to your blog and reread some of the stories and articles that you wrote?
Yesterday, I did some, but not all 400 that are up, or 600 that are there, or the 400 that were published.
Okay. Now, while I can understand why you haven't put it public, and the glare, there is a link out there on Burnt Toast page that you can go to find the blog post. That is still, that link is still active. In case, for those who there, because everyone hasn't read it, and I think that's one of the disconnects that's happening. But that link is up and available, and you can see the blog for yourselves. But I guess my concern would
not
be
anymore. She'll shut it down.
no, the link is she can't touch the link. Down. Yeah, unless she actually cancels the blog, she can't touch the link. So that's fine.
She'll cancel the blog.
So my question more so was, I've heard you talk a lot about like, and I asked you the other day and you couldn't really answer. I can tell that you clearly have an issue with, Ben Crump, Sean King, Al Sharpton by looking at your blog, right? My question would be is why did you choose to write about the people they represented instead of talking about them?
I did talk about them. Not so much Al Sharpton, but Ben Crump. I talked about him a lot.
But your blog, like just looking at like just the homepage, right? Let's just say just the like the different tabs that you have on there, right? Those tabs don't reflect Ben Crump. Like the only thing that reflects Ben Crump in specific stories on your blog or articles on your blog, they are about the victims, right? So it's like 99% of it is the victim, and then it's this one line, and of course Ben Crump's representing them again. Kind of.
No, that's not how it is at all. I don't know. That's why I think, what are people reading? I mean, unless the blog is screwed up, I don't know, because they keep removing pages. But those are cases. They wouldn't say Ben Crump on the tab. It's the different cases that he represents. Then when you read the blog, he's all over the blog.
Okay. So, and I had asked you the other day, so people like Renisha McBride. Renisha McBride was not represented by Ben Crump at all. I'm curious
but that
why
happened.
You chose to write about her. She wasn't a mainstream, like high profile case.
It was a high profile case. It most certainly was a high profile case.
So why did you choose to write about her?
Well, it was Ted Wafer and Renisha McBride, and there was a woman named Denise Soriel, who was his, I think, ex-girlfriend, not ex-wife, who was stalking him. And like, she would bust into his house and he would have to get her out. We at first thought it was her. And then it turned out to be Renisha McBride. And so that's all it was. I mean, it was during that time. And it was a high profile case. No, that one wasn't Ben Crump. But that was like in the middle of all the other cases. And I had a blog and I wrote about it.
So I'm curious,
I mean, I wasn't going to jump back and forth onto the web sleuth.
During your research with that particular story, did you happen to go, like you wrote about how he had a restraining order against Denise, but I noticed that you never put anything in there that restraining order was thrown out by the courts, like it was never approved.
I think I did. I'm pretty sure I would say that if I knew that it was thrown out.
I'm on my phone, so if somebody else has a way to share screenshots, I have screenshots of the article, because you did not write about that. And majority of that article was about Renisha McBride.
Well, I had to take down the ones about Denise. I was ordered to take them down because she sued me.
Okay. So can you understand like what other people are seeing?
No, not if I'm writing about a case. I just want to know, what am I supposed to understand about, you're telling me the restraining order was, I guess, denied or whatever. The point wasn't that. people were trying to figure out what happened, because at first I don't think they knew what happened. And
but it comes off like you're explaining why he shot this young girl. It's his, like, because of his past with his girlfriend, right?
right,
But
that
that's
part of the
not
fear
what
could
the
have
court
been it
found.
was her.
But
No, we were sleuthing. We didn't know for sure what happened.
okay, so I guess what I see from the blog, and I'm trying to be like as rational and open as possible that you even can be in any way.
Mm-hmm.
But my point is when you look at your blog, I just don't understand why every article, everything you wrote about on your blog, this is your work. And I understand you don't want to make it public, because if they take away all your work, you seem very, very proud of the work that you've
No,
done.
it was
right?
hard work for 3 years. Why would I want to? I'm just like that. Like, I keep all my emails. I'm just like that.
And
I keep everything.
That's your thing, and nobody can knock that because that's your thing. Fine. But
you mean like sexual assault accusations?
Anyway.
Interesting.
So, okay. So I guess for me, it's like when you had the opportunity, right, to have your own page and your own voice to be heard, right? The way that you used your voice was very similarly to the people that you call out have used their voice. And so for me, it looks very hypocritical. And
Right.
you
Wait, I'm lost.
by
Yeah, but then I'm lost. You've lost me. You're not going to.
Of course you're
say
lost.
it again.
Okay. So for me, looking at your blog overall,
yes.
the overall theme, right?
Uh-huh.
Your blog was an opportunity for you to be able to use your voice to write about what you wanted to write about, right? And your choice was to pick cases where an African-American person had lost their life.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Have you heard me?
That's what you made the choice to do. And a lot of your posts on that blog currently, still to this day, are very like,
not to this
day.
Call
you said the other night. Hold on, let me finish. The other day you said you didn't call Trayvon a thug, and you did 2 times in that blog.
Then I did. I said, I did not say definitively. I did not. I said I could have. I did not. Michael Brown. Was it Michael Brown? The other guy. And I said I could have.
So I'm just trying to see, like, can you understand how people would see, like, they would look at this blog and they would see what you were writing and see that, like, you are disproportionately focused on
black people.
And I told you why that blog was okay. I don't know. You know, I told you.
Wait.
I don't know if
you
I
guys
told
are
you,
getting
but I told
off
others.
course. No, you
They
guys.
never let me finish.
No, we're actually on point right now.
Okay, here's the thing, though. How come no one's mentioning what she's done on her channel? Now I'm just scrolling through it, and what she's done to stand up for some of the other cases, and it doesn't have to do with black people or targeted against black people.
Because we didn't know.
Do we just dismiss it? Do we dismiss that?
No, I don't dismiss that at all.
I
wouldn't dismiss what.
Did she fake it for God knows how long?
For 2 years.
Yeah,
but for the last year, no, I wouldn't dismiss that.
She did fake it. That's the point. She
faked
it.
That's not. Come on, that's not entirely.
I don't know.
What do you mean it's not true?
Dude, she faked doing her YouTube channel.
She faked everything she was doing on our YouTube channel. Yes, absolutely.
So she faked the whole JLR thing and the whole Molly Golightly and the entire Bullhorn Betty and all the videos she did.
Now, what she's being called out on.
So here's my thing, Morbid. Can I say my take? Because Glara's had a lot to say tonight. I'm just saying.
I know, I'm such
my take on that is I don't discount the work that she has done on her channel currently at all. My thing was, what I really did hold out hope for is that she would come forward and say, yes, like, you know, in the past, maybe it was misconstrued, but yes, I did, you know, harass these families. And, you know, Kendra Johnson's mother has been very open about that harassment. You've been very open about the harassment of Sabina and Tracy Martin. Like, you've been open about that harassment, right? Yes, I did. But from those situations,
no, I didn't say I harassed him. I never said I harassed him.
Well, they have said that. So okay, I'll take that back.
Okay, well,
they've said that. So
she's also said that.
From
Miss
that,
Johnson says that about everybody.
like how that felt to be that person. And that's why I started calling these people out, right? But it's hard for me to see the validity of what you do when today she stands by currently. She would be willing to do that same type of, if Kendra Johnson's mother came out tomorrow and started getting back in the news and reopen the case again and all that stuff, I believe she would go back out there and fight against them again. That's where
I don't know. Ask her.
issue.
I mean, would you fight against them?
Well, they currently, I'm not even, they've been going forever. I haven't even done anything with that anymore because she's just going to keep going. They have a movie now. You're being sued for it again. She owes hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I'm harassing her. I mean, this is a mother that can't accept that her son, it was an accident. She wants these two boys to be, you know, convicted of killing him.
So
regardless if we agree with how
wrapped up
she's
in a
grieving
mat.
or
It was
not,
an accident. He's wrapped up.
You know, there's another mother though, Nanya. There's another mother who has two sons whose life has completely changed because of that woman.
And they absolutely sued her, did they not?
They did. That doesn't mean that they're not still harassing them and making movies to call them murderers.
Then why didn't you write an article about them instead of writing articles about him, about Kendrick or his mother?
I did. There's a lot of articles about it.
About
the president of the NAACP and Valdosta wrote on my blog about it.
Can you share the article?
What article?
The one that you just said that you wrote.
I wrote many.
Okay, so share it.
Claire, you had a chance to look at it. You were given a link just now. So go look at it.
But I mean, you guys are like saying that she's
it's
a
whole
racist
blog.
and all
Kendrick
this.
Johnson goes on forever.
No, I'm calling her a fucking liar.
I know, but you guys are pinpointing the fact that she targets black.
I mean, it wasn't just me.
Victims.
It was many people in that community.
The theme is very, very clear on her blog. Like, there's no, there's
no
the
theme.
That. Like, it's
that's what y'all are saying.
But here, I'm just scrolling.
You can't
wait,
talk
hold on
about
one second. I'm scrolling through
anywhere else.
Your YouTube channel, okay, and she's advocating a lot of black victims who are missing children, calling out creators that, you know, talk bad about those situations, and they're black, and does not count for anything. I mean, you're just gonna
no,
say no. It's her blog, and
it doesn't.
It doesn't count.
It makes everything that you're looking at a fucking
I think
lie.
it's funny that Ben, you know, you're talking about Ben Crump.
That I do agree with.
Convinced
I do
a
agree.
mother.
Like, it's just, you know, it's like a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Thank you.
That's ridiculous.
That's how and that's just my opinion, but that's
why
what that looks like.
What do you mean why?
I told you why I started the blog. It wasn't like out of the blue, I'm going to start sleuthing black people. It's because you can't do it. Where I was sleuthing for years and years, it was controversial. They didn't want to mess with it. So I started a blog. It's not like it was
for 4 years.
So you admit that
because he had those. No, it wasn't 4 years. And that's because he had 3 cases. It was not 4 years.
That's 4 years.
So you admit that you targeted black people.
It was up there for that long. That was probably the last post or something.
You admit,
but I wasn't active on it for 4 years.
You admit that you targeted black people in your blog.
2012 to 2016.
Right. In 16, there was hardly anything.
But you have blog posts from 2012 to 2016.
16, I think, has 1 post on it.
I'll go look. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think there's hardly anything on 16.
Jesus, man.
We're going to go over my whole post. My whole thing.
Seriously, just fucking stop. Like
2016 has 12 posts.
Oh, it does? Well, that's not many.
Oops.
Yep.
That's a whole year. 12 posts.
Yeah. Now, 2012, I'll give you, it only has 5 posts. So you started out slow. But hold on, I'll go tell you what because 2014 and 15, those were really busy years for you. Hold on.
Kendrick Johnson, that's why.
So full of shit.
I don't care what you think.
Yeah, you do. You wouldn't be up here if you did.
But see how you guys are cherry picking?
Oh, I'm up here for you.
Posts.
You would be up here
has
if you didn't
147
care.
posts.
Right.
Yeah, so 2013 and 2014. And to me, I feel like you had an opportunity to have a voice. And I think where like the community you come from, the community you're surrounded by, the community
A voice for what?
friends with, I think the sad
for
part
what?
is a lot of us feel like you stand by to this day. Like it's not like, like, oh, I did something wrong and I fixed it. Like it's not like that at all. It's I stand by exactly everything on that blog. You stand by it. And we've seen a lot of the stuff on that blog, and it is absolutely racist. And you stand by it to this day, and that's what is disappointing. At the end of the day, if you're a racist, by golly, who am I to tell you not to be? Stand on that shit 10 toes down and have at it. Right?
That's all we're telling you.
I have no problem with that.
Own it.
But like,
own
don't pee in my face and tell me it's raining. Like that's not like
right.
That's just most of us aren't cool with that. That's all.
Right.
But come on, guys. Like that's
own it.
You're asking her to own something, and she already said that she's not.
No, I didn't say that.
So
on the cases, I don't know what you said.
You hear that, Morbid, right? You hear that, Morbid,
what
right?
did you, Nanya? What are you saying I should have used my voice for?
Rewind if you have to.
I'm saying you had an opportunity from 2012 to 2016 to have a voice, right? And the choice that you made during that time was to use your voice to disparage Black families.
No, that's not what I did. I won't say that.
Well,
no.
Let me say this.
You had a man that was destroying
blog,
families.
Exactly what you did.
What?
In my opinion, after reading your blog for 4 years worth of your blog for 3 days, that is exactly what you did. But that's just my opinion. Take it for what that's worth.
Okay, well, that's your opinion, though. That's not fact.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's my opinion.
So yeah, you're more than welcome to your opinion, but
yeah,
you can't definitively say she targeted Black cases.
I can.
Well, that's fine. You can say that, but does it make it true?
It does make it true.
So I should have I'm trying to figure out who I should have advocated for. I was advocate. I don't understand for Trayvon Martin because it was nothing to do with Trayvon Martin. All that went on around him had nothing to do with him. It didn't.
So
what did it have to do with him?
What do you want her to do?
It had to do with stand your ground, right?
For me personally, I don't.
Hold on.
I'm fairly to me, move on, and not move off of the internet. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it's time to move on. I've been moved on. Work. She is proud of her work, and there is nothing.
It's not that I'm proud. Okay. You're just putting words in my mouth. You're telling me what I thought, and that's wrong.
No, I'm not meaning that in a shady way. I think you are proud of your work. Are you not?
But you could disagree with her.
Proud. It was hard work. It was. You don't even know the case. No one does. The people that say that don't know all the fuckery that went into that case.
Discussed on there. You don't want to talk about the memes. You don't want to talk about all this other stuff. You don't.
We can talk about the memes. I talked about the memes.
Here's my thing.
I have talked about the memes.
I wasn't even saying that you're proud of your work in a shady way. I'm saying you worked hard to create that blog and to maintain that blog, and that you're proud of that work that you've put into it. I'm not saying it in a shady way.
There are other things. Did you see the Bonita papers? Did you happen to see that?
I sure did.
That's a lot of work. Okay. Is that about Black people?
Is it?
No.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It also
a lot of work went into research, into maintaining film, into maintaining documents. It was a lot of work. I'm not saying it's not a matter of being proud of it because all that work I did was for nothing, but it was a lot of hard work.
Why was it for nothing?
Because there was another case in another city where this man says he's going to come in and help him, and he walks up holding his money in the air. And everybody is like, well, okay, nothing happened. Promises, that's it.
But I think, again, I could have respected the blog if the blog was about him. Your articles, when you
It's
talked
all
about
about
the
him
victims, your articles
because
became like
he's
Sakina
behind it.
Reed was completely 100%. Number one, had nothing to do with Ben Crump, but number
Who?
two, had nothing to do with the activists. It had everything to do with her history, her social media posts, her
Who are you
family members
talking
who had
about?
died in the past. Like, there's a tone there, and to me, like I said, and this is to you, Morbid. For me, it's just it's time to move on at this point. Like, I don't think that there's ever going to be a time where she understands where
Is
we're
that the
coming
girl that
from, or where
died and
we
she had a really
understand where
bad?
she's coming from.
Is that the white girl that died that was killed?
No.
But here's the thing. I think there's more of a disagreement on the case itself and the facts and how it all played out, more so than it being about black
you
people
can't write about
and white
it.
people.
You're racist to write anything. But you have all these other, if you go look at the other cases we cover, the way we treat these victims, like Candace and Don, they're pieces of shit, right? But they're victims. We don't care. We drag them every day. 15 goddamn
true.
videos. But they're not racist. So we can't put, we just whatever.
So for the record, I don't think that they are piece of shit people. I think that they are parents who lost a child, period. That's all. Like, they are victims of their circumstance, and I let law enforcement take it from there.
And what happened with Shanann Watts' family
that would be you.
They got dragged?
That's it. I can't.
Did anybody apologize?
That's just me.
Come back.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
apologized?
How is it because you write about something? Am I not allowed?
But it's not about you not. I mean, number one, let me be very clear. You have the right to write about, to do. As creators, don't we all have the rights to do? We can do whatever content we want, right?
Nobody's questioning your rights.
We're not
you
questioning your right to have an opinion. We're not questioning your right to write these articles.
We're just calling you out on your opinion. We're calling you out on your opinion.
You're calling me on my opinion of a case, which is mostly researched.
So what was the opinion that is so racist? Like, bluntly, like, just say the phrase that she used that says, no, this person's a total racist liar.
And we're not even in the time. We're not back there where everything was just
generally cowards.
Everybody was pitting everybody against each other. You weren't there, or you were there and you weren't paying attention.
Like, what was it specifically that she said, Nunya? What was it specifically that Heels has said in these blogs or whatever that says she's a racist, she's a liar? What was it specifically? There has to be something that stands out to you to make a conclusion that, yeah, she's a racist. And
she already pointed that stuff out. Like, she already
specifically, though.
And then she fucking dodged it. Like, good Nunya already made these points. She already made the points.
I think it's fair to just
pointed them out. She already pointed them out.
Which is what? It should be very easy.
I do apologize. I can't be in the blog and in here on my phone at the same time, or else I would read it word for word for you.
No, but give us a little summary of, like, what makes her a racist.
Did.
No, she said she targets black people, black cases, which is an assumption on her part. She
admitted it. Heels in the air admitted it.
No, she didn't. She did not admit. Dude, that's wrong. You did not.
I've done 100, probably 1,000 cases.
Are you targeting black cases, Heels?
No.
Okay, so where was the admission of her? Did she do it earlier? Did she say, yes, I am targeting black people?
It's been like 30 years worth of following since John Benet Ramsey in 96.
You just set her up.
Fast forward to 2012, a controversial case comes up, Trayvon Martin, and nobody, you got to be on.
So you have some off-color memes, right? Is that true?
I guess so, yeah. Okay. One of them wasn't mine. I think I retweeted it.
Okay, let's just say you retweeted or what, right?
Yeah,
but you did it, and you're not going to deny that, are you?
No.
Okay, so how do you feel about those memes now?
The one with two guys, not good.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it again.
Can I read a part for you from the blog?
Would you not do it again? Because hold on a second, good Nunya, and I love that you're about to do that. But but you wouldn't deny it again. Let's face it, because you're being called on it.
That's why. I wasn't called on it because it was in a blog that was 8 years old.
Wow.
Well, why would I?
So are you saying, okay, Heels, wait, I'm really trying to
I mean, if you
understand
don't
what you're
put,
saying.
how would I?
So are you saying that that's okay
Wow.
because you weren't called in on it at that time? Like, is it okay today? I think that's a better question.
No, I just said that, but he's asking me if I were called out. Nobody, it was in a blog. So you're asking me
in a blog.
It would have to be brought up to me because I forgot all about it.
In so many words, you wouldn't do it because you're being called out on it, right?
Well, nobody's asked me about it in the last 8 years or so. I don't know if anybody ever did. So what are you talking? How else would I deny it?
I know.
So do you feel like? I am curious. Why,
Dude,
when you first started your page here, why didn't you share your blog work here? Like
my blog was open for a year. I didn't even think about my blog. The only reason I had this channel, and I've said this, is the videos that were linked to this channel. Like the death scene video, there's a mat test video. I think there's like 2 more that you click on the blog and it takes you to the video here. And they're like since 2013, I think. And then this wasn't used until 2021, I think.
Okay, can I read part of the blog, Morbid? I'm gonna have to go in and out of StreamYard, so I may cut off. You guys are gonna have to tell me if you can hear me or not.
Please read it.
Okay. And this is going to prove something, right? Definitively.
Well, again, it's a matter of opinion, but this is definitely word for word what she has written. That's all that it is.
Okay. What case is it?
Sakina Reed and Dante Parker.
Okay.
And what happened with them? I mean, was there I don't remember. Blair, shut up. Fuck. I don't remember what happened.
I know. What is she on trial? Come on, guys.
So
I know. It's like he's really wanting to.
You're so full of shit. Stop it.
Oh my God.
Just stop.
It's got to be more than, because you're just ridiculous.
The whole chat sees how full of shit you are. The whole chat does.
Oh no. Okay. No.
That does happen when people pile on you.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, the thing I want to know is what are you going to do now?
So much. Do what?
What are you going to do now?
I'm not sure.
Because Nunya says, move on or whatever. Okay, well, you want to move on, clearly, but...
I think she meant move on from... Yes.
Okay, so police brutality, ? Both these kids have been gang banging since they were 13 and 14 years old. Their timelines are filled with gang signs, weed smoking, drink, and guns. This is why it is so hard for so many to get behind the Black Lives Matter movement. You ignore these children and gang brutality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, 2 kids that were just shot and killed, both which ended up having no gang affiliation, but they were shot and killed in a drive-by shooting. And you decided to point out...
Oh, they weren't gang related?
No,
it wasn't gang related?
No, the police issued a statement that there was no gang affiliation for these 2 kids.
But they were shot by gang, right?
They were what?
It was a drive-by shooting by a gang, right?
Yes, in their neighborhood, there was a drive-by shooting and they were shot and killed.
Right. So that was not about
that. In your article, you write, both these kids have been gang banging since they were 13 and 14 years old. Their timelines are filled with gang signs, weed smoking, drink, and guns. This is why it is so hard for so many to get behind the Black Lives Matter movement. You ignore these children and gang brutality. From there, you then went and posted their social media posts.
Okay.
Of kids who were killed in a drive-by shooting in their neighborhood.
And those posts weren't about the gangs?
No, they weren't. And I can't, it's not print.
I'm going to
It's
go back and look
screenshot,
at
so
that.
I can't put
Yeah,
that
I'll
in
have to
here
go
to
back
show
and look
you.
at it.
But again, that's an observation, right? From that statement.
Yes, but these observations, so the point is, though, is those observations were consistent across the entire blog on every story she talked about when it came to African American families. Now, let me read you the one story on her blog that is of not an African American. Hold on one second. I got to grab the wording for that one. Hold on.
Because that statement is not racist.
Thinking that was
looking at
it's
an observation.
Why
on
they would have guns and all that stuff, and then
it's race targeted.
I've seen statements that are racist.
Well, usually
that's
I don't
not
know,
racist.
the drive-by and
there's a lot of people that don't agree with BLM.
oh well, they really
the corruption of it.
I personally don't agree with the organization. No, I don't.
But so of course her stance is not going to change from blog to blog of how it's going. You know, again, I'm looking for that smoking gun.
Okay, I'm going to read you this one. Okay. I will be putting together a case file for this case in the coming days. For now, please read Natasha's story and see if you can find it in your heart to donate to her mother's fight for justice.
Yeah, that's an old,
you will find the
story.
donate button on the right sidebar of my blog. Okay.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about Natasha is Natasha was killed when she went out one night on the town with her friend. Natasha also happens to be white.
That's really an old story. Her mom's been asking me and other people for years to help her.
Where's the racism in that?
Yeah, that's just
I don't know how you.
So for me,
I think I took her down.
No, man. If it's
it's racist that I put her in there, I guess. I don't know.
It's because you target black people in all of it. It's not just that one black person. It's you exclusively target black people in your blog. Do you not?
Right. So 2 young black kids that were killed by gang violence in a drive-by shooting. You want to point out how they were gang affiliated and show their social media timelines, right? In an effort to prove how they ended up. Are
you sure it's the 2 that were killed?
But
I don't know. I don't remember.
Was out and got killed with her friend. You want everybody to fight for justice for her and donate to the mother.
That's a reach. Come on, man. That's a reach. Seriously. I mean, you think about it.
That has been around forever. It's just a page that was written. You could go on WebSleuth and see it a long time ago.
But you guys could disagree with the fact that she says, oh, these kids were
I don't change my mind that the gang affiliations and the 13 and 14-year-old kids is horrible. I mean, I don't know how that's racist.
But they weren't gang affiliated.
Okay, they weren't. Okay, but it looked like it. Okay.
But what? So what to you, right? That's my question.
Well, you just told me. I'm not looking at it.
Gang affiliated.
Well, did they have guns and all that shit? And they're 13 and 14?
In the post they don't. They had a water gun. And they were quoting a lyric from a rap song.
Okay.
So this was her observation that she came.
Gang affiliation?
I don't think with the water gun. I would have to look at it, but that to me sounds like the gang, the drive-by shooting.
And so that's her opinion.
And
so
I'm
does
not
that make
blaming,
her racist?
even if it was their fault. I'm saying, even the gang that's doing the drive-by shooting, they're kids. And people are going around going, you racist because you're saying something about it. That's a big problem. We don't even report the gang shootings. And I know that because we got them over here and they don't even show up on the police thing.
But this
and that, nobody cares.
Focused on black victims, was it not?
Well, is there a problem with that?
Yeah, it's racist.
To focus on black victims is racist.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And especially if you're attacking them.
I didn't attack the victims.
No. Okay.
So I don't think anybody's going to agree on this. I mean, you guys aren't going to agree with each other.
The rest of us are just fucking blind and crazy, right?
It was a blog in the middle of all the other things that I've done. Y'all have found.
Yeah, but the hard part is you have to understand that, like, you keep saying it like we found these two little bits and pieces that we found out of there to just
No, I
like
didn't
that
say
gotcha
that.
moment for you. And what you're not seeing, like that what we're saying, I'm seeing what you're saying. I'm trying to hear what you're saying, but what like you're not seeing is like that's not two little bits and pieces.
I didn't say that.
It's majority of the blog. I'd be willing to say a solid 95% has the same exact theme of your articles.
And you just admitted it.
And to me, if you could say, like, I could respect you more if you said, yeah, that was my theme. That's what I chose to cover. It is what it is. I could respect that.
It wasn't.
But her theme wasn't, I'm going to target black cases.
No, it was that one case.
What was her theme?
Listen to me.
From what you're hearing, Morbid,
if y'all lived at the time when these things were going so fast, and then there would be a story, and I had a blog. I wasn't blogging anywhere else. I was just doing it there, and that's where, I mean,
you just admitted
blogging about that story brought up other stories, and if that seems racist, then maybe it is. But I know that those 3 stories were Ben Crump. Those 3 stories, and I didn't want to follow him anymore because it was worthless.
Okay.
And anybody that says, "Oh, he's an advocate for," no, he's not. He's an advocate for Ben Crump, and he leaves places just trashed.
So the problem is, you can't just assume that is what it is because, like, she's just going after black people in cases. I mean, come on.
What do you mean? She just admitted it.
She didn't admit that she's going after black.
She totally admitted it. I just asked her, and then she was like, "Is that racist?"
Well, what she said was, "Is it racist to?" She's doing it now. No, is it racist to?
Yeah, this is what happens, and this is why those cases don't get covered.
Am I fucking crazy? What?
That's exactly why.
If you had Heels, let me tell you, I could respect
that you're reading probably wasn't even in the paper.
Details of the case. Now the Medina pages, I'll give you that. You covered it respectfully. You didn't attack a victim. You didn't victim shame. You didn't do any of that stuff with that one, right?
Which one?
Fine. But what I'm saying is I could respect.
Nanya, which one? Is it the blonde girl? Because I didn't write that. It's been written for a long time.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying, though. That's the only part of your blog that is respectable.
Oh, none of my blog is respectful?
When you write about black people who have died for any reason, and you write about the reasons why they're viewed a specific way. For example, let me go back and read it. Both these kids have been gang banging since they were 13.
That's the one that you're stuck on, right?
Their timelines are filled with gang signs, weed
and
smoking, drink, and guns.
Yeah. That's not against them. What did I say?
Heels.
What did I say about it?
That's what I'm saying, Chronicles of the Shady.
She didn't say these black kids.
Her mind now?
No, I'm saying that's a horrible. How old were they? And they've got all this on their timelines. Yeah, I mean, if they're 13 and 14, is there just nothing wrong with that? I'm not saying they deserve to die, but there's a lot of gang banging.
That stuff wasn't even on there, though. That is the problem.
I'd have to look at it because I wouldn't put anything on there that's not true.
I can't show the screenshots, but the screenshots that you put on the blog, that's not what's there. It's what you saw, but that's not what's there.
Okay, well, I'd have to look at it again.
Please, I did say it the other day. I really think to get a good perspective, and you don't have to. He was like, at the end of the day.
No, I did go back. I just didn't see this one. I didn't watch it.
It's your right to do that, and I'm nobody to tell you what to do at all. So don't take it that way at all. But I really think that if you really are trying to understand what the rest of us are saying, go back and read your own blog.
Right, but the problem with this is you're not during that time. Like those years were very much. There was a lot of unrest during those years.
I agree. And I'm
Okay.
not holding
And
you to
passions were high.
I'm not holding you to 6 year ago, 7 year ago, 8 year ago, 11-year-old standard at all. I'm saying you're currently, if I'm understanding you correctly, you're saying you stand by everything in your blog right now in 2023.
Okay, that one you just read, I've got to see it because it doesn't make sense to me that I would say all that and it wasn't true. I mean, I would have taken it off if they had said it wasn't true.
Amazing.
And I think
but the cases themselves, like Kendrick Johnson, Trayvon Martin, and I don't know how much I covered Michael Brown.
I'm curious.
Those are the three cases. There was another guy.
How many baby daddies Trayvon's mother had?
I said that about Trayvon's mother?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think so.
You did.
I said, how many baby daddies did Sabrina have?
You talked about how many baby daddies she had.
I don't even think that about Sabrina.
Called them baby daddies, which I have no personal problem with, but I'm just saying.
I think she only had one kid.
With his case in any way.
Where did I see that? Where did I say that? On that letter? Because Sabrina, I think, only had like 2 kids.
I believe it was Tracy, not Sabrina.
Okay. Yeah, Tracy's a little different. I mean, Tracy's a little different. But you probably don't know that.
But all I hear is you guys disagreeing on the case itself and the outcome of it or whatnot.
No, that's not it at all, Morbid.
No, because I'm looking at the stuff you're putting in the private chat and what you read. With the 13 and 14-year-old, she's not saying, hey, these black kids are a problem here. They throw gang signs.
Well,
it's nothing like that.
Because she's smart enough.
But you're making it out to be that.
Dude. It is that.
She's not. Dude, I'm reading it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You think one way and I think another.
No,
but you're thinking, oh, that's fine. That's fine. I don't think destroying black people is a good thing. But, that's what that man does. And gangs, that's what that does. Those 2 kids are dead. Whether it was another gang or whatever. What?
Right, you didn't write about being Trump like that. Every time you talked about somebody he was representing, you talked about them, their history, their past. That's what you talked about. You didn't talk about what Ben Crump does in that particular case. The articles about them had
if it's one of his cases, I do.
It had to do with them, what they did in the past, what their social medias look like, what their baby daddies look like, what their school.
What are you talking about, baby daddies?
Juvenile delinquent. That's what you talked about, not Ben Crump.
Morbid once.
I know what I talked about. Ben Crump's all through there. There's pages.
Morbid once.
There are pages on Ben Crump.
Morbid wants us to be
so like. So that's not true. I don't know if you're picking and choosing, but that's not true. The medical examiner's on there. Lee Touchton. She wrote probably 3 or 4 articles on there. Is she racist?
She didn't target black people.
No, like she's the same one. Had the same opinion.
What are you talking about?
So
and she was the president of the NAACP over there.
You targeted black people in your blog.
Oh, shut up, Brand, whatever your name is.
You didn't?
You
didn't? No. Okay,
so
because
you're saying writing about black people.
Your blog
is always fucking racist, right?
I'm saying.
Right, well, thank you very much for allowing me to come up. You guys have a good rest of your night.
If you target black people in your blog, only black people, yeah, it's fucking racist. Absolutely. Okay. Are you denying that?
Bye, Morbid. I'm not taking his abuse anymore.
Yeah, all right.
See
well,
what I mean?
I don't think you guys will ever come to a conclusion here. I think everybody's made up their mind.
She ran and did not fucking own up to her shit, even though she didn't deny it. Because it's a fact that she targeted black people in her blog. It's a fact.
All right. Well, in her blog, and you want to bring that up, but she brings up a bunch of stuff on her channel for at least a year or 2.
I know.
And it doesn't represent that. So it's like we could not include that information because it's not going to line up with the narrative, of her blog. But come on, like to just blanket say,
we're just attacking her, right? Get the fuck out.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's the thing. I think this is what you guys believe in, and it's unfortunate you guys aren't able to come to some sort of conclusion on it.
We're calling her out on her shit, and it's funny because she's not denying it. And to sit here and act like she's not a fucking racist, she's like admitting to being a racist, but without denying being a racist is fucking fascinating.
Yeah, but again, like I'm trying to look at it from different perspectives here, and I don't see that. I can't make that leap and reach to where you guys are at from what I'm hearing, because yeah, she's not gonna admit to stuff just randomly. It seems like she really trying to think about what she said over the years or whatnot, and just want to make sure she's right about it. And then she has.
Saw your horse. But now I'm anywhere. Stared at his arse for 200 miles.
There's nothing like that.
Nunya did a great job of displaying the facts, but and you're right, it's how you interpret it, right? But I mean, when why are we like dismissing the fact that she is not denying, she's admitting to exclusively on her blog targeting Black people? She admitted it right here on.
I know you're saying that, but it's not entirely true.
I'm not just saying it. She admitted to it. What are you talking about, dude?
She didn't say that with my blog, I target Black people. She said, what is the problem with covering a case that has to deal with Black people? That was her point. She didn't say that she's targeting Black people.
She admitted to doing it, and then she was like, is that racist? Of course it's racist. What do you mean? Of course.
No, she admitted to covering cases that have to deal with Black people. And is it racist to...
She admitted to exclusively covering Black people and them being victims on her blog.
I didn't hear her say exclusively targeting Black people.
I asked her directly that question, and then she was like, is that racist? Yeah, of course it's racist.
Again, what I heard, was she was asking, is it racist to cover
right now?
Black
I'm in
people?
The fucking Twilight Zone right now, dude. Like, you're a logical guy.
I know, but that's what I heard, man.
All right, I'm out, man.
Maybe she said that to you. I don't know. Maybe I heard it differently.
She said it on your panel, dude.
She said, I am targeting Black people.
Yeah.
She said that?
I asked her, and she said, is that racist? That was her response. Is that racist? Of course it's racist. Of course it is.
Well, if she said that, then clearly that's not nice. I'm just saying it's a pretty harsh accusation to say someone is a racist liar and all that.
I love that people in the chat are like, no, she didn't. Go back. Rewind. Go back. She absolutely. I said.
I think I heard her say something.
Why did you exclusively target Black victims on your blog? And she said, "Is that racist?" That was her response.
Okay. Again, like she didn't specifically come out and say, "Yes, I'm targeting." Maybe she said yes to your question just to say, "What's the problem with covering a Black case or whatever?"
You're killing me right now.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I think it's,
shit.
But I think it's.
How did you miss that?
I think it's terrible that someone would be accused of that. Something really serious, and you just kind of have to.
It's very serious. I would.
It is absolutely serious.
That accusation out there. Of course, it's serious. I would never just throw that accusation out there.
I know you wouldn't.
She admitted it. She admitted it.
I know that you believe that. And you're passionate about that. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm the bad. Yeah, I'm crazy.
Doesn't make you right or wrong. I'm just saying I know. Like, you're not bullshitting or anything. You're not that type of person anyhow. So
no, but you think that I just believe that that's what happened.
No,
I saw it happen.
No,
it happened.
I'm not saying I'm right or wrong either about it. I'm not in her mind and how she's thinking and how she answers things, and I'm just not her. She's going to have to do that for herself. But all I'm saying is that pretty serious accusations to be labeled that, and I could see where she's coming from. I saw some of the evidence of whatever Gununya put in the backstage and what she read, and I can't get that far with you guys to be like, yeah, total racist here. I just can't get there with that. I just don't see it. I could see how it's misinterpreted, and I could see how people would think that, but does it make it true? I mean, I don't think you could even go that far. I don't know. For me, I just can't get there. You know, that's just my opinion on it. And I would hate for her to be persecuted like this.
No, I get that. Totally.
Unfairly.
I totally get that. If it's unfair, but it's not unfair when it comes to her. The evidence is there. I mean, that's fine. It's there.
A lot of people are on your side on this, you know, and I'm probably not seeing the whole picture that you are.
Most of the chat is persecuting me because I call her a cunt.
No, I don't think that's true. I think there are people more on your side than anyone else's side.
I mean,
no.
Like,
as if you never did that before in your time being here. Come on.
What am I going to be, a liar? What am I going to be, fake? No way. Like, she's a cunt. What do you want me to do?
Well, there you go.
A fucking cunt. She's a lying racist
It's not
cunt.
Nice, but it's okay. I mean, that's how you feel, and so
she's a lying racist cunt.
Wow. That's all right. You can say that.
I know.
If that's how you feel, you know.
It is how I feel. The evidence is there, dude.
And again, I don't even know her, and I don't even know what the purpose is of this. But
it's undeniable.
Oh, man. I don't know. I was wanting to hear her out more. So, and
look how mad the chat is at.
I think she's very emotional at this point, and I can understand that. You know, if you're called a racist or whatnot, I mean, I'm sure you'd be up in arms too.
Well,
I don't think you'd
that's
sound
the thing.
too coherent.
It was really funny because she tried to say that I sexually assault women.
Exactly.
Like,
and of course you
and then I put her on the spot and asked her to show the evidence.
And you had every right to do so.
Even accusations. Where are the accusations? I've never been accused of that.
But she did admit she has no evidence. She said that.
She's a fucking
So she
liar.
brought that up.
Why does she bring it up if she's not a fucking liar, dude?
Okay, so I don't like that. That's petty, but I think she was trying to prove a point, but either way, it's just a personal attack, I guess, on you.
It was absolutely a personal attack.
A shot at you.
With no evidence.
Well, she admitted she has no evidence. I asked her that straight up, and she says, "Nope, I don't have it." But she just brought it up.
Nobody's ever even accused me of it. And for her to say that and put that out there speaks volumes.
Absolutely.
That she would go there.
Absolutely.
So why are we defending her character in any way, shape, or form when she's willing to do that?
Well, just as you felt uncomfortable with that being brought up, which she just admitted that there's no evidence to it. I mean, it didn't make you feel good. And I think you have to understand her side is she doesn't like to be called a racist and labeled that for thousands and thousands of people to consume, right?
No, and I love it. Like Chad is like the glare is like letting his emotions get the best of him. Yes, racism gets me emotional, man. It does, you know. And I'm sorry to you guys if I offended any of you. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to pretend to be someone I'm not in order to cater to your little feelings. Sorry, I'm not going to do it. But she is a liar.
And again, you have every right to believe that and be passionate about it. You've always been passionate about this stuff, and
I'm absolutely guilty of it.
And you've always been. I mean, it's not like he has bad intentions or bad will. I mean, he's always been, you know, Glaire's always like trying to see the good in people and give them a try. Trust me, I know how he operates. He's he'll even defend people that he doesn't like or he has a problem with. So if he's this passionate about it, he must really feel this way. There's no
and there's women that accuse Dolly of sexual assault, and I'm the one who's like, show me the evidence. That's a hell of a thing to accuse somebody of. Show me the evidence.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like Dolly at all. But am I ready to call him a rapist? Fuck no. You know what I mean? That's a hell of a thing to accuse somebody of. I'll call him a liar because he's a liar, but I'm not going to call him a rapist. And I'm not going to jump on a bandwagon to accuse somebody of something horrible. You know, this woman actually showed evidence, and now she took it down, but she showed evidence of racism, and she admitted the fact that she targeted Black people. And I asked her about it, and I confronted her with it, and then she was like, is that racist? I'm like, yeah, of course it's racist.
Again, I know what you're saying, and I think we interpret it differently, and some people in chat maybe have interpreted that saying or her agreeing to that differently, because, again, like, but I'm not saying that you're wrong or anything. I'm just saying, like, that was your interpretation. I had a different interpretation on that.
I'm absolutely
but I do remember that, and I was there. It was a little bit different, though, how it went down from in my perspective. Doesn't make it, you know, I'm just saying, like, I interpreted it different from you in that sense. So, again, doesn't make you right or wrong about it. But
Mermaid is saying she absolutely said that. She rewinded and watched.
And that's okay.
I will not be made out to be crazy. I will not be gaslit. I know what I heard.
And that's okay.
Yes. I get that me being verbally abusive is distracting.
But I asked her specifically, are you targeting Black people? And she said no.
So. No, and then I asked her and she said yes. So
I know, but like, okay, so if that was the case, then she said no to me. She said yes to you. And I guess we're left there. You know, because I asked her a few times, and her answer was that
of course, she's not going to admit it, but she's so proud that, like, if you confront her with certain questions, like the Good Onion did a great job. I was emotional, and I was distracting from what the Good Onion was doing. I admit that. I know that, but the Good Onion made excellent points and confronted her, and I mean, she didn't deny, you know, she didn't deny. It's crazy. Like this is why I say she's racist, is because she's so standing by her own shit. Like, she'll say, I'm not racist, but she'll admit to everything else, which adds up to her being racist. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I hear you. But I'm just saying, I don't know, like, Nunya was great, asked, you know, the questions that she wanted to, but I don't know, I just feel like when Heels was up here, she's just trying to be as honest as possible. I don't think she's trying to hide something, or, you know, and she's very careful in what she's going to agree with, as far as, like, her old post, like, oh, I don't remember that. How can you show me, or I have to go look back, because she doesn't want to just say deny it blindly.
But she won't make her blog public. She took it down and she's like, "Fuck you! I'm not going to make it public. It's my blog." Right?
Yeah, but we went over that part.
We can't confront her, can we? Really?
But again, the evidence is already out there. The blog doesn't need to be public.
It does. I mean, if she stands by what she said and she's denying that it's racist, why not make it public?
But again, I think we went over that, right?
No, I mean, we did, but did we get anywhere? Not really.
Yeah, but it's like there's no purpose for that blog to be public anymore because the information that you've already collected already made you decide that she is racist. So why do you need, that's what I'm saying, is like, you don't need that. You already have